All right. I think we are live. Yes, we are live 100%. As you can probably still tell, my voice is not quite back, but you know what? Like I said, I'm feeling a lot better. Um, I've got my tea, I've got my honey, I've been taking my Robitussin. So I feel a lot better, but my voice still isn't quite like 100% there, but it's good enough to work. Like I couldn't even do a video on Sunday. Like that's how bad it was. But like I said, I'm still talking like Brittany Griner. But it's getting better though. Like I said, it's getting better. My wife has been helping me out. You know, she made me some tea beforehand. But like, I'm not coughing as much as I was. And like I said, I'm pretty much over it. I think this was not bad in terms of the process here. Like I don't think it took that long for me to really recover. But no, I feel actually I feel pretty good. Like I don't feel that bad. Um, Thankful to be here. Obviously, you never know when it's your time. I mean, we've had some pretty devastating situations that's happened recently with Vince Zampella. Listen, guys, Vince Zampella just passed away in a car crash. I mean, think about it for a second. This guy was one of the driving forces behind Titanfall 1, Titanfall 2, Apex Legends, Star Wars, Jedi, Fallen Order, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Battlefield 6, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Medal of Honor, Allied Assault. I mean, this guy has been a titan in the industry for decades, and he passed away. So I'm thankful to be in good health for the most part, and all of that. So yeah, so we're going to talk about that a bit. We're going to talk about the Persona 3 Reload. We've got the update that came out recently or came out today for the Switch 2. So that was definitely good to see that. Which, I was kind of tell people I had people arguing and yelling at me saying Switch 2 is weak because of that. Like Steam Deck runs it better. And it's like, yeah, it's not because of the system power. It's because the developers rushed out the release of the game. Like we already know this. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Ubisoft VRR is going to get better for Switch 2 as well. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of good things to discuss today. Some good and some bad overall. But yeah, I'm excited to kind of get into it. Let me make sure everything's actually good though with my cloud bot. Make sure everything's running properly. Okay, so tomorrow morning we have the sponsored video as well. So make sure you guys watch that. Justin with the $3 dono. Let's go. I need to get. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I agree 100%. And yeah, if you're looking at it too, like Trails in the Sky, I think I'm gonna officially get back to that this week. And I haven't really been playing too many video games, just because I've been so busy doing family stuff. That's why I haven't been on the Spawncast for like the last almost month now, last few weeks, just because I've just been having family over every single week, and I've had something to do family wise. Um, so so yeah, I haven't been able to be on the Spawncast just because I've just been so busy. Even like yesterday, I had a huge birthday party for my mom and my brother and for my uncle. So I was planning that with my wife. We had all sorts of decorations and all sorts of stuff. And we were up late yesterday and the day before getting that ready, preparing, buying all sorts of stuff. So it's just been a lot of family stuff recently. So I've been busy. So I haven't really had too much time to play games outside of just little things here and there after I beat Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment and after I beat Metroid Prime 4. So I'm going to get back to it. Hopefully, I mean, I think I'm like, I mean, I have a Christmas thing that I'm doing with my family here and with some friends. But I think after that, I'll finally be able to just enjoy some games, for a bit. So, so yeah, let's get into some shout outs though. I think we need to do shout outs. Dior is here. What's up, Dior? Brand Smith, David V. What's up, David V? Welcome. Rags the richest. Leaf Storm Blaze complaining about Steam Deck. Sellout says rip to the modern FPS goat. Yeah, definitely rip. Vincent Pella goated, man. Legend. General Zamora, Brand Smith in the house. Astral's off the chain. What's up, Astral? Or Orbo. What's up, Orbo? Hey, what's up, man? Thank you. I appreciate that. Joe Volt, welcome. Geek the is it Greek the geek? Ava Cook, what's up? I'm feeling better. Feeling better. Yeah, I got that Brittany Griner voice going right now. I do sound like her. My brother was laughing because I told him this. It was funny. Um, let's see here. Good to know you're feeling better. Yeah. Headline says Persona 3 Reload at 60 FPS. OJ, what's the tea? Not the one you drinking? It's exactly like it sounds. Persona 3 is now 60 FPS on Switch 2. It's literally the same, the exact same thing. It's exactly what it says on there. It says Persona, Persona 60 FPS Switch 2. So yeah, that's what it means. It means Persona with the new update, it's not at 60 FPS docked. Portable though, not. I don't think it's 60 FPS portable, but that's probably due to battery life concerns. But it is more stable. So like the frame pacing problem seems to be smoothed out. I'm gonna test it out, but you can't test it out on the demo. It's just on the full release of the game. But the demo should get that update coming up soon here, so you can test it out, see how it plays. And that demo does transfer over to the full game, so there's that as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the details on that. But yeah, it's good that they actually did it, because the game, it's a good game, but it was it's the worst version of the game. Well, one of the worst versions of the game. I mean, the base PS4 version of the game isn't that great either, in terms of tech wise. But yeah, there's no reason why that game shouldn't have ran at 60. Outside of they rushed it for launch, which they did admit that they kind of rushed it for launch. So it is what it is. You don't have to buy it day one, and I didn't buy it day one, so it's kind of what happened there. Cyberpunk is $17 on the eShop. $17 for Cyberpunk. Yeah, now I feel bad for buying it day one cartridge for freaking 70. I wanted to support them though for doing a good job. But yeah, that's pretty good. Just finished my second playthrough of Prime 4. I wish it was a tad longer game. It was awesome. Yeah, definitely would have been great if it was a little bit longer. I agree. Thank you, Lex. I appreciate that. We lost Lamar Wilson and Vince Zampella in the span of exactly two GOATs in their own respective field in a span of 1 week, man. It's crazy. So I wish Nintendo would bump Switch game handheld resolution for Switch 2. Yeah, it's something that have to be done through each individual game. I don't think it's some type of universal Switch 1 resolution bump that you can just press a button and all of a sudden everything just gets bumped up. It's something that you'd have to do individually for each game. So it's not something that Nintendo can just press a button and everything just gets bumped up in resolution. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, my voice sounds better, but it still doesn't sound great. Can't hear notification for music. Oh, that sucks. My bad. Yeah, now you can. Hold up. Let me replay that. My bad, guys. Sorry. Notifications are now on. Shout outs to Justin. Thank you for the 3. I'll replay it. I'll see if I can replay that one since you guys didn't hear it. Big love to Justin. Appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. Let's go. Full combo effects and rewards should be going.
I'm deep into Trails in the Sky now. It's now the second best game I played this year, and I'm only in chapter 3. Also enjoy life because life is short.
Absolutely. Shout outs, guys. 12 more combos and we'll have a 15-minute extension for today. I am going to watch the Niner game, though, so that's why I wanted to start up a bit early, just so I can be ready. I mean, I can watch the Niner game and hang out with my son. Remember the guys that there's never good sales on the eShop according to Twitter. Yeah, it was funny because I know Kiwi Talks just posted that they never do sales, and it's funny they're doing a sale now on first party games, like some first party games. So it was funny. That's usually what people do. So there's never sales, and and then that's when there's a sale, when people say there's no sales. Joanne Perez, thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate that. Yo, what's up, Project Sora? Welcome, man. How you doing today? Shout outs, welcome to the stream. Remember, if you drop a dono too, make sure you guys put your music request in there. I'm gonna play some Kirby music for Justin. He didn't request anything, but I'm gonna play some Fountain of Dreams for Justin. But if you drop a dono, you can put it in your music request, but if you can't fit it, you can just put it in the chat afterwards. Shout outs, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, rip the Vince Van Zampella, dude. He's goated. Let's see here. You got 49ers tonight or the Grandpa Rivers? I got the 49ers tonight. So, I got the 49ers tonight. Yeah. 49ers. It's going to be a tough game, though. I don't think it's going to be an easy game. But they are missing, I think, Sauce Gardner and Charvarius Ward both aren't playing. So, and they're missing some of their tackles. They're starting offensive linemen. But, Jonathan Taylor's still a beast. Phillip Rivers can still get it done quickly, out of the pocket. He's still pretty accurate. He still knows how to throw the ball. So, I think their number one goal is going to be to run the ball and to get the ball out of Philip Rivers' hands quickly. so yeah. Hey, what's up, Dad? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? What's up, Felipe? Welcome. What's up, Sellout? Welcome. Maybe I'll get Cyberpunk for that price. Does it come with the DLC? Yeah, it comes with the DLC. Yeah. I mean, that's a no-brainer. At $17, even if you end up not liking the game, it's a no-brainer at that price. Like, it really is. It's pretty good for that price. Yeah, no Ricky Purcell, no Renardo Green, but I think they get a couple defensive linemen back, and I think they get a couple of their defense back. So, yeah, no, I mean, Purcell hasn't really been doing much. I mean, although he had a good game, I think, last week, then he got hurt again. But you got Jennings, you know, you got Bourne's more than capable. You know, you got Kittle. You still got CMC. You got plenty of weapons, you know. Purcell's great, but they got plenty of weapons to still win the game. And Renardo Green's good, but they got some guys that can kind of fill in. They got Luther, you know, they got Stout, so they got some guys that can fill in. The Colts corners are definitely better than the Niners corners. Like Charvarius Ward and Sauce, especially Sauce Gardner, are better than the Niners starting corners. I mean, Charvarius probably isn't better than Diamador, maybe. Yeah, I don't think he's better than, but like Sauce Gardner is definitely better than Diamador Lenore. So I would say the edge goes to the Colts corners when they're healthy, but obviously they're both not healthy. So. Hey OJ, did they fix Persona 3 Switch 2? Hope you rested. Oh yeah, they kind of fixed it. Like it's definitely better than what it was before. I mean, it's 60 FPS now docked, so that's good. Shout out to Cyber Taurus with the JoJo. Let's go.
Watch out for Old Man Rivers tonight. He's sassy and doesn't want anyone on his lawn.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He is pretty sassy. He is pretty sassy, and he definitely does not want people. Definitely does not want people on their lawn. So it's on his lawn. So yeah, definitely, man, definitely. So yeah, absolutely. All right, let me see here. Let me get some different music going here. All right. Okay. Shout outs to Cyber Taurus. Thank you for the $10 dono. We out here with the JoJo's combo breaks. Well, we're almost at a combo break. 2 more combos and we'll get to 15 on the combo board. 15-minute extension. My man, Cyber Taurus, you are now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Anybody does 10 or more on both boards, you can beat up my man Cyber T in the house. Thank you so much, Cyber T. I don't know what music you want, but let me know what music you want in the chat, Cyber T, and I got you. And I got you. Thank you for the big 10. Let's go, guys. Shout outs. Appreciate the oh, remember, tomorrow morning, guys, I got a great video for the Farming Simulator game. So make sure you guys check out that video tomorrow morning. Yo, Justin with another 3 for alligators.
It's not ideal, but could you see more dock mode only performance modes in the future?
Absolutely, because I think the biggest issue with Switch 2 when it comes to docked versus undocked is that the battery life problem. That's a problem when it comes to the battery life. So Nintendo wants better battery life. The Switch 2 battery life already isn't great. It's just pretty average. So like if you can run it at 60, I mean that battery is probably only going to last for like 45 minutes or something like that. So I think that's the biggest issue is battery life with some games. You're going to have to find some optimizations like the sweet spot for resolution, DLSS, having all those things work at once definitely zaps battery, like drains the hell out of it. But I'd rather have the option than not. So I do think that definitely developers need to think about that, you know, how they can implement it better. Shout out to Justin. Thank you for another $3 dono. Big love, combo breaks. But yeah, I mean, I'll take dock mode 60, you know, if that's what they can do, and if they can't get it to dock, you know, portable 60. But I prefer portable 60, dock 60. You know, that's what I prefer. Shout outs Overclocks, first one up. Yo, Noah, let's go, baby.
Overclock Buster!
You don't sound like you're close to death today as you did on Saturday. Thanks, Yak Diesel. I appreciate that. Rivers looked like Cred throwing the football. I mean, he threw a couple good balls in the last game against the Seahawks. I mean, it wasn't anything super impressive, but he didn't look. I mean, for someone who was just, you know, hasn't played football in 5 years, I thought it was okay. I mean, there's guys that look worse. Let's do some Metaphor this afternoon, please, and thank you. No problem, Cybertorch. I'll have to play a remix of Metaphor because Metaphor music is copyrighted. So Metaphor. music remix. So I'll have to play like a remix. I think Glitch City has one, so we can play this. Let's hear. Oh, great news, OJ. No shout. Hype tonight, though. Got to take care of those pipes, my guy. Yeah. Shout outs, dude. Yo, what's up, Switch After Dark with the $5 donuts? Hey, y'all. Hope everyone is having an awesome holiday week and glad you are feeling better. Bears clinched. Oh, yeah, you're a Bears fan. I totally forgot. Yeah, Bears clinched. 49ers clinched. Bears are still in the running for the #1 seed, too. I think if the Bears went out, and the Niners lose, yeah, if the Bears went out and the Niners lose, then I think the Bears could still be the #1 seed. But the Seahawks have to lose to the Niners. Niners have to lose a game in between that. And I think, yeah, there has to be something like with the Rams too. The Rams, something with the Rams as well. But if the Rams win the NFC West, they're probably going to be the #1 seed. So yeah, you're close. But it does seem like the Bears are probably going to be no worse than #3 seed. You know, that's what it seems like. If they win they're going to win their division probably. So probably #3 seed. No worse than #3. Yeah, not 5. Yeah, no worse than #3. They could be up to #1. All right. Excuse me. Thank you for the $5 dono. 21 on the board. We are close. 9 combos away from the 30-minute extension. Let's go. Shout outs though. I appreciate that, guys. Why do you think they're waiting on Xenoblade Switch 2 upgrades? Literally waiting to play those 4 games? Because it takes time and effort, man. It's not something that you can just snap your fingers and all of a sudden there's a bunch of Xenoblade updates. It takes a lot of resource development and time. They're not waiting like, oh my god, we gotta wait to do this. It takes resources and time.
First Yo,
let's go.
I don't have much to talk about except still finishing some more work and progressing as this goes.
All right.
Music request Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge. Any track. Very glad to see you are feeling better and in action.
All right, we'll do that. Yeah, real quick before we get to that. I mean, I know people think that they're easy to just do patches and support, guys, but it's really not. Like, I know some people just think it's an easy thing. Like, you just gotta, just do it, and it's like quick. It's not. It actually can take months of actual people working on it and time and resources for Monolith Soft to get those patches ready. So I don't think they're all ready. And Monolith Soft has other things that they're working on too.
If anyone wants Cyberpunk on Switch 2, you better hurry. It's probably a glitch because on their website they say it's only supposed to be 42% off instead of 75%.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and pick it up for the 17 right now while you can get it. Spider-Man, X-Men, Arcade, Revenge, theme. Thank you so much, Justin, with another $3 dono coming in. That sent with the big $10 JoJo, getting us to 34. So big love to the combo breaks coming through. Cyber T and That Sent tied up at the top of the board. At the top, thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to That Sent. Anybody does 10 or more, you can beat out That Sent on the top of the board and Cyber T. Oh my gosh, if I can spell correctly. Shout outs to That Sent. Let me get this music going right here. If they can do 60 in handheld mode, why not lock it to 40 in Persona? More games should really start targeting 40, 120 hertz be sweet spot. I think so. I think that would be a good spot as well. Wario64 confirmed it's not a glitch. Okay, it's not a glitch. Jojo. Shout outs, guys. Appreciate you. No worries. Don't want the ninjas after your channel. No, it's all good. We got Glitch City. Hey, what's up, Superpower Man? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Figure Drawing? What's good, bro? What's up, bro? Jerome, forgot how your son is, but does he follow football rules at work? Does he play Madden with you? Yeah, my boy's only 2 years old, so no, he's not old enough just yet. But yeah, maybe in the next year or two, he'll start actually playing some games and stuff. But no, my boy, he's not old enough. My daughter plays Mario Kart with me at times too, though. So she's 13, turning 14 next year. So Miles Garrett has 6 more sacks than the entire 49ers defense. We have only 16 sacks versus his 22. The next lowest team is 25. Yeah, Miles Garrett's a beast, though. But yeah, Niners sacks have not been good this year, but they're still 10-4. So, I mean, that's what happens when you have no Bosa. I mean, Bosa's the sack guy. So if Bosa was here, we'd probably have 10 more sacks on the season, because he had a few sacks you know, at the beginning of the year. So that's the reason why. Yo, Pad R3KO. First ever super on a live stream. Thank you so much, man. Holy smokes. Thank you so much. Pad R3KO knocking them out with the super sticker. Says thank you. Thank you so much for feeling compelled to drop a dono. That gets us only one combo away from the 45-minute extension. I haven't hit us with the 30-minute overclock, but let's go ahead and let's hit him with the going further than beyond. If you want a music track, let me know, man. I got you for the music. Sounding like Bad was going over some speed bumps when he dropped the JoJo. He always does that because it's funny when he does that. The JoJo. Oh, man. Oh, DK Metcalf suspended 2 games without pay. That's huge because the Steelers are still trying to wrap up the NFC North. But I mean, with the what's it called? With the Ravens losing, I'm pretty sure, and with Lamar hurt, I don't think anybody's going to challenge him in that division. Cincinnati's done. Obviously, the Browns are done. So the Ravens are done. So the Steelers pretty much have that division wrapped up for the number 4 seed. So, yeah. Michelle with the $1 dono. Thank you so much, yo, getting us to the 45 on the board. Yo, I appreciate that. Let's go. Big love, big love. Remember, too, guys, if you want to get those emotes, and of course a special badge next to your name highlighted in green, becoming an Elite Ninja too. The Elite Ninja memberships, we always have sales. Unlike Nintendo, the sale is only $1 if you want to become an Elite. So exclamation member if you want to become one. Michelle's been one for 2+ years, so I appreciate that. Let's go. Combo breaks. Exclamation mark member. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Don't mean to cough into the mic. Let's get the 45-minute overclock extension.
Overclock Buster!
No problem. Been watching your content for years. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yo, what up, D-Money? Hopefully your boy grows up to be a Dallas Cowboys fan. He will not. He's not going to grow up to like that bum-ass team. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, OJ chat? Hey, what's up, Kel? Is it Kel? What's up, Kel? Welcome, man. Let's see here. Hope you feel better soon. I'm doing good, guys. Honestly, I know it sounds kind of bad, but no, I'm honestly doing good. I listen, man. I'm thankful for my life right now, bro. Honestly, I really am. There's so many times I could have died, you know, and hopefully I have good health and everything in the future. But whatever happens, man, I'm thankful for everybody here. I love all you guys. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Seriously. So, no, man, I'm good. I feel as good as I can, man. Like I said, I've been spending a lot of time with my family. I'm thankful for my son, for my daughter, for my wife, you know, for my brothers, for my sister, for my cousins. I'm thankful for you guys. So I'm just very appreciative right now. I'm always appreciative of you guys, but I'm just even more appreciative. I mean, we got to celebrate the time that we have. You know, it sucks seeing, you know, somebody like Vince Zampella, you know, only 55 years old, you know, pass away in a car crash. So definitely has me reflecting a little bit, you know. Shout outs to D Money. Thank you for the 60 months. This is Time of Easy 102. It's from Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know. It seems like a custom Sega Sound Team theme of E-102Y. So yeah. Kel A care. Okay. It says theme of E-102Y. That's what it says. Shout outs to Michelle. Shout outs to D Money. Cowgirls will never go anywhere until Jerry Jones is gone. I mean, man, don't say that, bro. Jerry Jones is the reason why they've got 3 titles in Dallas. So don't say that, man. Let this man live his life. Don't say that. Justin with another $3 dono. Let's go. Shout outs.
Trails in the Sky is on sale too. If you like RPGs, get it. Trails in the Sky second chapter is now one of my most anticipated games now.
Yeah, I really got to get back to it. Everyone says that it's so good. And I mean, obviously I put time into it. I know that it's really good. So yeah, absolutely. Shout outs to Justin. Actually sweeping Cyber T and Vatson off the board with the $12 total for the stream so far. 4 separate donos of 3. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate your multiple donos. Keeps the hype going throughout the stream, so thank you. You guys giving some love. 48 on the board. Only 12 combos away from the 1 out. Well, I'll try to do my best the last 3 hours today, guys. I don't know if my voice is going to be able to let me last 3, but I'll I'll go as long as I can before my voice gives out and before the Niner game. So I'll do my best. I'll try. Yeah, rip to Lamar Wilson. Hey, shout outs, Ronan. Appreciate the love, brother. Sonic Adventure, I knew it sounded crazy familiar. Yeah. Shout outs to Devron, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Let's go. Big love, big love. Justin, if you want some more music, let me know. I got you. I'm gonna play some more Kirby music though. Let's see here. Kirby. I'm gonna play Kirby. How about some Kirby Gourmet Race thing? All right, here we go. Classic. Was Jerry Jones or Jimmy Johnson the reason the Cowboys were good? Jerry Jones. One of the reasons. Jerry Jones and Jimmy. Cyber Taurus with the Udapudos.
You bring up a good point, especially in the wake of Vince and Lamar passing. Let me say I'm grateful to be part of this community.
Absolutely.
I love the time here with everyone. It's like cooking with propane. It's the best.
I think you were looking for the propane blaster. It's 42, not 43. It's got to be 42 on the dot. Because the reason why it's 42 is because Hank Hill was 42 when the show started. So I'm sorry that you didn't get the propane blaster. I can play it manually though if you just give me a second. I think you were looking for the propane blaster. My bad, brother. My bad. Thank you for the big, I want to scream, but I'm very happy. Thank you for the big dono though. I really, really appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. 91 on the board. Holy smokes. That is a 53 total for the Hokage. And also for the Stream Ninja as well. You guys give him some love. Going way further than beyond. My man Cyber Taurus, Justin. Going super. My man Pad. You guys are going further than beyond supporting my little stream. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. But yeah, in the wake of Lamar and of course in Vince Zampella and many others, I know some of you guys have dealt with personal tragedies as well. You know, House Gang, he comes here. His grandma passed away. She was a pillar, you know, of their family. So like I said, peace and love to everybody here. I hope you guys can get over whatever that's going through, man. And like I said, we ride this thing out to the end, man. We're here. We're in it together till the end. And I think it'll make life better for us. We can all be here for each other. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Shout outs to Cyber T. I feel like I'm dying right now, but I'm okay. I know my voice sounds bad, but I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry for my voice not being up to snuff right now. I'm doing my best. I'm trying, but I gotta be here, man. It doesn't matter. Through hell or high water, I gotta be here. So thank you guys so much. 91 on the board. Yo, we out here. Should we get Noah and Mio flying through the skies? I think so. Let's go. Next one up. 9 more combos. We out here. Let's go. I'll play some more music here. Old school Kirby Superstar. Oh no, wait, hold up. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Dang, OJ, you're cold. That got worse. Dang, OJ, you're cold. Got that worse. My cold. I actually feel better. I think my voice is a little bit better. I don't think it's that much worse. I think I feel better. At least I think I do. Maybe I sound worse, but I feel better overall. Yeah, it was a typo. No, it's all good. I'll play that for you in just a bit. Deported with the 5, getting us to 96, 4 combos away. Let me read off what he has to say here too. You should do a giveaway, but instead of the real product, give away the Temu version. You know, that would be funny if I did that. I think you guys would hate me. I think some of you guys would hate me. I think might even get Cyber Taurus or Party Man or people that I know that like me, like to be like, okay, OJ, hold up. That's crossed the line. You've crossed the line with that one. So let me see here. All right, propane blaster. Here we go. I think I can test it real quick. Let me see how to test it though. Here we go. All right, here we go. Propane blaster, Bobby. Let's go. Shout out to
This is a test donation for $92.
It's not 92, but it was 43. But shout outs. I gotta play it for you, my man. Thank you for this big support. 4 combos away from the platinum streak, going to 84. Thank you guys, man. Yep, Billy from the Game Chasers as well. So like you came back from a party, your voice is shot, yelling so much at the party. Yeah, I got a kind of a throat bug, you know, and it's just still kind of And still just kind of recovering a bit. So I drank a whole thing of tea though. So yeah. Let's see here. Thank you, sir, for correcting my typo. Put the extra dollar in your pocket. We should bring back the dollars in your pockets. That's what I think. That's one thing we should bring back the dollars in your pockets, man. I think we should actually do that. We should bring it back. The dollars in your pockets. I think we should bring that back. For sure. For sure we should bring that back. Let me see if I can real quick. Dollars in your pockets. You got this right here. Start platinum. Let's see here. Donkey Kong. What's the... I don't know. It's not in like order. That's the problem. That I wish they put it in alphabetical order. They don't put it in alphabetical order. So I can't... It's hard for me to see which one is which. So it's like, it's stupid. That's why I don't like the way that they do it new. They used to do it where it was much better. It was much, much, much better. Okay, hold up. Manage variations. Okay, yeah, now I can actually organize it. So much better now. Maybe if I can see it here. But I don't know where the for alligator one is. Like I said, I don't know. I wish it was in order, because like I title it like but like they don't put it in order, which is stupid. I don't know why they don't put it in order. They don't put it by active either. It's just random, which is also dumb. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they don't put it in order. I can't even find the one that I did here. Anyway, well, I'll fix it later. Shout out to Justin with the 3.
Trails in the Sky music.
Absolutely. Trails in the Sky. Let's go. I know Justin, you're really feeling it right now with Trails in the Sky. Trails in the Sky. Shout outs, guys. You sound better than you did on Saturday, so that's a plus. Yeah, I sounded like death on Saturday. I sounded really bad. I needed to drink. What was the day I had to drink like 2 separate teas on Saturday or the day before? So thank you. So it's all good. GTA 4 remaster. Maybe. There's been rumors about GTA 4 being remastered. But I don't know if it's gonna happen. Let me get this Trails in the Sky music though. Let's go. All right, Trails in the Sky, and also Limit Break too. Let's pop that Limit Break. Let's go. I'm gonna be watching some of that. Christmas Day and all that good stuff. You won't be yelling too much. Yeah, you know, my wife gets mad at me when I yell during the Niners game, so I stopped yelling during the Niners games anyway, even before this. Were you taking jogging when you were playing Metro Prime 4? I mean, surprisingly, no. I mean, I think one time I did at the beginning, but outside of that, I didn't take it. I think it's the 120 FPS. I think that's what got me to make it to where I didn't take Dramamine. And also, Metroid moves really slow. Plus, there's a ton of time where you're in third person, like Morph Ball, plus like the motorcycle. So I didn't really get dizzy that much. I think one time at the beginning playing, then I think my eyes adjusted. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting better. I haven't tried out the Persona 60 FPS update. But people are reporting that it's feeling better, House King. But I don't have the full game yet, and I didn't get a review copy. I didn't even ask for a review copy from Atlas. I'll probably go buy the game key card later. So yeah. I need to beat Trails in the Sky before I get into Persona 3 Reload. So yeah. What's up, Dan? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, brother? Big love. Shout outs to Justin once again. Thank you for the forward. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. We hit the platinum streak too, so let's go. 84 on the board. Hey yo, appreciate that, guys. Let's see if we can go for platinum and a half now. 150 overclocks. Let's go. Let's hear what's up, party man. I know you've been here, but what's up, party man? Welcome, Lucas. Yeah, there's rumors of a GTA 4 remaster or remake or something from Rockstar, but I mean I don't know where they are in the process of that or what's happening. So yeah. Let's see. Damn, what happened to the voice? What happened to the voice? I'm sick. I've been sick. So yeah, that's really what happened. That's what's happening to my voice. I'm sick. So yeah, but I feel better than I did before. I feel better. It's just I'm sick. Listening to Xenoblade music now that Switch 2 has been out. Hits different. Ready for Monolith Soft's next game? Yeah, I'm ready for. I mean, I think we're all ready for that big Nintendo Direct in February. I think that Direct is going to be really cool because we're going to see what Nintendo's working on for like the next 3 to 9 months. We're going to see their And like they might reveal like one game that's coming out in like 2027, you know. So I think that direct is going to be really cool. Like I'm looking forward to that direct. So yeah. Doing well. Hope you're doing better. You sound better than you sound. Yeah, I'm doing okay. All the credit for Super Mario RPG. Playing some Galaxy 2 now. Nice, nice. What's up, OJ? Glad you're feeling better than a couple days ago. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I was coughing so much, and like last night I was coughing a lot, but I forgot that I had some Robitussin, some honey cough thinning, mucus thinning Robitussin. That's been helping me out today. I took it in the morning. I took it again before the stream. So like honey infused Robitussin. So that one's been pretty good. It's been okay for me. So I can't complain, man. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Got to see my nephews. My niece is finally warming up to me. Before she's always been like, oh my god, all I want is my mom and my grandma. But now she's finally warming up. I'm teaching her kung fu, so she was like, so it was good. I feel good. My nephews, they love me. They think I'm the GOAT. So so it's good, man. I'm happy to be around for them, you know, to be big uncle. So I mean, I think that gets me more joy than anything. Is like when they think I'm the coolest. I'm not the coolest person in the world, but my nephews and my niece thinks I'm the coolest person. Especially my nephew, my big nephew, Owen. He thinks I'm the coolest person ever. So it makes me feel good about myself. He's always like, Uncle France, Uncle OJ, Uncle France, Uncle, you're the best. He's always wanted to hang out with me and play games. And my other cousin, Ivan, my other nephew, Ivan, he's been playing Hyrule Warriors. He loves Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. He loves that game. Anytime he sees me, he's like, hey, can we play the game? He's only 4, and he likes using any of the Rito characters. So I got to play Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment with him yesterday. I hosted them at my house. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday. Yeah, the day before yesterday. So I hosted them, and like we were playing Age of Imprisonment, and he was so happy that he got to play Age of Imprisonment with his big uncle. So I feel good, man. Even though my voice doesn't feel good, even though I might not be feeling my best, I feel good because my nephews and my niece love me so much. So I feel good about that. You are the coolest person. I mean, they think I'm the coolest person. They think I'm the coolest. So I'm happy that I'm there for them, you know, because my uncles, they came when they could, but all of my uncles were, you know, are in Nigeria. So I got to see my uncles growing up, but I didn't get to see them as much. So I'm happy that I'm able to be here for my nephews, because my brother, he's not able to be here because he lives up north. So he's not able to be here for my nephews and my niece, but I'm able to be here for my nephews and my nieces. Like every week I see them, you know, so I'm happy about that. So I feel good. That makes me feel good regardless, you know. So hopefully you guys get to spend a lot of time with your, you know, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, like this holiday time period. I hope all of you guys are doing good with that, you know. Yeah. My nephew, they like video games. They love video games. Like they love, but they're, you know, right now they always do their iPad so they can play games and they can watch, you know, stuff. But yeah, they're gonna both be gamers. I already know. They both love video games. They're fascinated. Like whenever they come in my office, they see all the games and like their eyes light up whenever they play Switch 2. Like my you know, my nephew, he just loves the controller. He loves the games. He loves the graphics. He just lights up whenever he sees the characters and all that. You know, it's fascinating to them. So they're gonna be big gamers. I know they're gonna be huge gamers growing up. So even from the, like, I didn't have to do anything. Like when they just saw me playing games, like even like Xenoblade. I remember my the oldest Owen, he like saw me playing Xenoblade, and he would like get right here and just like be looking, like I'd be playing it, right, and I'd be sitting down and like he'd get right in between me and he'd be like just looking and thinking it looks so cool. So even like Xenoblade, right, that's not necessarily a game that kids would love, but he loved that. So so yeah, they're just fascinated by video games. So yeah, they're gonna be into tech, they're gonna be into games, like they're gonna be into all of that. You can just tell. But it's like a gene in my family. Like all the kids that are like, you know, my age and lower, they're all into games. Even like my cousin, who looks a lot like me. My cousin, oh my god, he looks more like me than my brother looks like me. I would show you guys a picture, but I don't know if he wants his picture out there. But he's an engineer, and he looks like me a lot. Like he looks like me, and he's into video games too. Like he likes FIFA, and I gave him, like, I gifted him for Christmas. I gifted him God of War 2018, and I gifted him like Far Cry, so we can play some like nerd games. But like, yeah, he's into games, and like my other cousins, they're into games too. You know, Even like my brother-in-law, my wife's brothers, they're into video games. Like whenever they can play, like when I went to Nigeria, like to see them and all that, like they were playing my Switch and they loved it. They thought it was super cool. So all of them they're all into games, you know, like my whole family kind of. Oh yeah, they're gonna remember it because the only thing my nephews say is whenever they see me is this: give me Pokemon cards. Can we play? Give me Pokemon cards, and can we play Zelda? Can we play Zelda? Can give me Pokemon cards? That's all they say to me, you know. And do you have cake? Can I have cake? Do you have a soda? Can I have Pokemon cards? Can we play video games? They love my house. They come to my house. They're like, oh my gosh, Uncle's house. They love it. They run inside my boy Asher. He has a big room, you know, with a ton of toys and like a mounted TV and all that. And they love his room. They go start playing with his toys. And my son, he's just looking around like, what's going on, you know? So yeah. Games are good. Keep you out of trouble going. Oh yeah, games are great, man. Games are great. They really do keep people out of trouble. It's good. It's good. Video games are good, man. They stimulate your mind too. They help you problem solve and think and stuff like that. A lot of the most smartest people in the world like video games, like puzzle games, like stuff like Portal. You know, Bill Gates. I mean, he's obviously super intelligent. He loves video games. You know, a lot of the smartest people, you know, biggest business people in the world, they all like video games. Like video games are pretty mainstream now at this point. You know, it's no longer a bad thing to play games. It's like it's normal for people to play. My wife, she doesn't play a lot, but now that we have her TV set up and everything in her room, she's gonna start playing more. Like she's gonna start playing. She might even start streaming, like when she's done with school and all that. She might even start doing some streams and stuff like that. So I'll let you guys know if she decides to do all that. But yeah, she likes FIFA. She likes FIFA. She likes Mortal Kombat. She likes FIFA. She likes Mario Kart. So I'm gonna get her a Switch 2 later, and I'm gonna get her like her stuff. She has a PS5 already, so yeah, she's into all that too. Like my whole family, they're all into games. Let's see. Nice. My nephews and nieces always ask me to bring Switch 2 to play Mario Kart. I got them a Switch 2 for Christmas. Nice, 777. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter say like they got their family Switch 2 systems and things like that. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, man, I like it, dude. I don't know. Like I don't know. I think like one of the things for me, like, you know, just going forward, man, like I'm just gonna be more just about, like I said, spreading love and spreading, you know, gaming. Like it doesn't matter what you play. It doesn't matter Switch 2, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever the case is. It's gonna be less of getting all confrontational. Honestly, man, like I've been reflecting, it's gonna be more about just like playing games and having fun. I mean, still we talk about things like if there's like bad news, obviously we talk about that, whether it comes to Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo. But at the end of the day, it's also about, just like I said, playing games and having fun. Like I think that gaming is such a cool thing. And a lot of times, like I said, you'll see like a lot of grifter content. You know, you'll see like a lot of people that are just using games to be so angry. And it just doesn't make any sense. Like I said, if you got actual constructive or logical, like I said, I'm not gonna be all kumbaya with everything. Obviously, if something's not good, you know, then it's not good. I'm gonna say that it's not good. Like Nintendo ending the Mario Kart bundle, that's not good. And I said that it's not good in my video, you know, or $80 Mario Kart. Yeah, I'm gonna obviously point those things out and say those things and make videos on it. But at the end of the day, like I think for me, the biggest thing is like the Twitter stuff. It's just like, you know, just like chill on that stuff, you know. For me at least, or at least when people come here try to troll, it's just like, yeah, we're good, you know. Like, so I think, like I said, and I've been avoiding people. Like, I've had a lot of people, you know, saying like, OJ, man, like people are saying this and saying that about you, you know, like weird people, like, or weird, you know, grifters, weird, you know, crappy robot users and stuff like that, or like just weirdos. And like, I'm like, I don't got anything to say, man. Like, it's beneath me at this point. Like, I've got to a certain level where I don't even got to respond. Like, they're trying to bait me to respond and stuff. And like, nah, you can't bait me, you know. And like I said, they're out here, you know, doing some crazy stuff. So I've been avoiding it. Like, I haven't been responding to any of their stuff, you know. So I've just been letting them do whatever they want to do. So, you know, I've been keeping it chill, you know. Shout outs to Barcy. Thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you for the subscription. See a video of Brandon Ayuk driving at high speed near Louisville Stadium? Yeah, I saw that. I mean, it is what it is, you know. Was you gonna take the whole family to see Super Mario Galaxy movie? I'm gonna take my wife and I'm gonna take my boy to go see it. Hopefully he's like chill. Like if he's not chill, then I ain't gonna take him to go see it. But if he can sit down and watch it, then I will by the time. I mean, he'll be 2.5 by the time that the movie comes out. So we'll see how he acts. Like, you know, so if he can sit down and watch it or not. If not, I'll be going by myself. I don't think my wife wants to go, but she wants to go see the Street Fighter movie. So I'll definitely take her to go see the Street. We'll drop my boy off at somewhere, then we'll go see the Street Fighter movie next year. So, yeah. Let's hear. Shout outs to George FT. Thank you for the 29 months, man. Appreciate that. Yo, combo breaks. We out here. Let's go. I wish people thought the same way. Honestly, gaming is fun in that what it's supposed to be. I'm sick of every single day. There are people going crazy. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I get it. Like, there's definitely some stuff to be upset about or to talk about. But like, I'm just gonna stop engaging in that because, like I said, it's stupid. You know, like I might make some videos where we talk about some things and like logically discuss it. But like, there's no point in getting like rage baited on that. Like, you know, like falling into that ploy. You know. We used to think that video games rotted our brains, but now that I know that it's the new type of games that use psychological trickery to make you spend a lot of money. Those are the bad ones. I mean, yeah, you have the ability to buy and play what you want, though, you know? Hey, shout-outs, Projo. We appreciate you, man. More than likely, he'll just fall asleep. My boy doesn't sit still. Like, a lot of the times, like, he likes to just get up and, like, walk around and, like, grab things. So, I mean, it's not even about falling asleep. Like, he'll be up. It's more about him just not wanting to sit down and be chill about it. He likes to get up and walk around and grab stuff. So yeah. So if he's chill, and he wants to just like, you know, just watch the movie, and I'm guessing the movie won't be very long. I mean, I'm guessing the movie's only going to be like, you know, an hour or something. So yeah. Game is supposed to be fun time, no matter what console you play on. Exactly. It's supposed to be fun, you know. So yeah. To be honest though, I never thought gaming rotted my brain. I always knew gaming was good. So yeah. I think Bill Gates always played video games. Like, he played old school like D&D and all that, didn't he? But shout outs to Barcy, thank you for the subscription. Yeah, he's only two. Yeah, he'll only be 2.5. So I'm not even sure if he'll, like I said, if he's chill and like he can go, then I'll go. But at 2.5. Yeah, I'm probably good on that. Probably just, you know, drop him off at, you know, at my mom's house or at my sister's house, and I'll go. I don't think my wife wants to see the Mario movie. Like, she wasn't really. She thought the last one was okay, but she was just like, yeah, it's no big deal. Like, you know, like it's like she just thought it was okay. You know, she didn't think it was like, oh, I gotta go see the movie. You know, but she's not really into like Mario too much. So yeah. She's not into it too much. So yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button though. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Oh, and remember, tomorrow morning, we've got the farming simulator video, guys. Tomorrow morning, bright and early, farming simulator video. So make sure you guys go watch the farming simulator video tomorrow morning, bright and early. It's hilarious. My video is so funny. So yeah, go watch my video, farming simulator video, tomorrow morning. You guys are gonna love it. If anything, watch the first 5 to 10 minutes at least. So yeah, it got approved. They loved it. The sponsors loved it. I thought it was funny. So you guys go watch the video tomorrow. Shout outs to them for the sponsor. Your boy needed it. So I appreciate that. The grifters are trying to use now set November sales figures as a gotcha moment for Nintendo, which has been hilarious. Yeah, it's been pretty funny. That's why I haven't really been responding or anything like that. In what's it called? In February, we'll get Nintendo sales numbers for October, November, and December, where Nintendo usually sells best in December. And the Japanese sales have been incredible. They've sold 203,000 units the first week of December. They sold another 190,000 units. They might do 1 million. They might actually hit near 1 million in Japan by itself. So for the holiday, they're probably going to hit around 5 to 6 million. So Nintendo's sales are probably going to be around 15 to 16 million units by the time that we get those numbers in February. So 16 million units in the first 6 months, 6 months and a half or so. Let's just say 6 months. That's pretty good. That's not bad. So then Nintendo just needs to sell 3 million units more over the course of 3 months, which they'll do that. So to hit their 19 million goal. So that's why I'm just kind of like looking like, okay. I also have a little bit of an inside source too. Paul Gale has a source, but I have a bit of source too, and it's selling steady. So yeah, it's funny to see that. But once again, they did the same thing before the 10 million unit sale mark. They were saying nobody's buying it and that it's this and that. So I just kind of find it kind of humorous. And like I said, they're ignoring Japan for some reason. So once the total sales numbers come out, and Nintendo says, hey, we sold, 15 million, 16 million or whatever. It'll be funny to see how they spin or damage control that. So yeah. You get on an actual tractor for it. No, I don't have an actual tractor to get on, so it's not that funny. Just looked it up. Kate's is a casual gamer. Minesweeper, yeah, casual gamer's fine too. Wait, let's see. I wouldn't see you play such a game. Farming sim LOL players. It's called a sponsorship for a reason. Yes, I do not normally play farming games, but hey, look, if someone's gonna sponsor the channel and help me out for the Christmas period, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate it. So yeah. Oh man. So, all right, we've been listening to this music for a while now. I think we need to change it up. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate that. We are not going to listen to the. You're not going to listen to that. We're going to listen to this. Here we go. Let's see here. Are you using the Satisfy grip or deep? Yeah, I've already told you, Projo. Satisfy grip. Just joined. Did you hear the guy? Unfortunate news about Vince Zampella? Yeah, it's in the title of the stream. So yeah, I heard. It's very unfortunate. I think the more OJ talks, the more his voice is sounding back to normal. My voice is sounding like this, but yeah, I mean, it'll get there. It'll get there. Some guy in the comment section was trying to use the Taiwan and Singapore as a base for Switch 2 sales not selling, and I was like, well, they're Nintendo's biggest markets. Yeah, I don't think we even have official sales numbers for Taiwan and Singapore, and I don't know how well any systems sell in Taiwan or Singapore. Like I said, I don't think we get official numbers from those places, so it's better just to wait for Nintendo sales numbers, because people were trying to tell me that it was flopping, based on Europe and all that, and then we got 10 million sales numbers. So yeah, like I said, we'll wait for February, and I'll be right later then. So yeah, it's not even like I know I'm not even saying like let's just wait, like because like I'm hoping or coping about it, or it's like, oh, I think. It's like I know. So it's like all you got to do is count the Japanese sales numbers and then count up what like from the estimates. I mean, it kind of tells you where they're at. They're right around 15 million units or so right now, not including all of December. So you include the rest of December, probably looking at around 16 million units or so for the Switch 2. So that's pretty good. Like I said, I never said that the Switch 2 is going to sell as much as the Switch 1. I never said it's going to outsell PS5 and everything. I said it could, but I think it's just going to sell good. So, I mean, if you can sell 16 million units in 6 months or so, or ship 16 million, that's pretty good. You're probably looking at around, when it's all said and done, like when you get all your big games out, you're probably looking at around 100 million units if you stick with it. So it's not bad to me. But like I said, people are weird, man. They're just looking to be upset, or they're just looking to grift for views, or they're just angry at Nintendo, or they just, like I said, like to just say whatever. So like I said, I don't even got to sit here and make videos about it or say anything. Once the numbers come out, then I'll have the told you so's I then, or at that point. So yeah. Kind of worried about the future of the industry. I've seen people talking about it. Are the doomers right? Well, how they right when it hasn't happened yet? But I mean, if you're looking at it when it comes to sales numbers with the entire industry, yeah, I mean, it was down. Like, can't even front. It was down. It was down when it comes to the U.S. market. It was down in Europe. Apparently in the U.K. it was down, 50-something% for PS5. I mean, PS5 had a massive sale in the U.K. where November sales were down like 50% plus, and they had a big sale. So even like, even with the massive sale, the sales were still down in the MPD here in the U.S. Sales were down with $100 off, so, Nintendo Switch 2 sales or Nintendo system sales were down slightly from last year. So in the US, now not in Japan and all that, no. So yeah, but that's okay. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I've been covering gaming for decades now. I've been in the gaming scene online for like 30 years, 30 years. And I've been playing games for forever. You go through, it's never like just this. It's always like this. That's how it's been for a while. It's been bumpy, wavy. So right now it's a bit down, but then when the next new 3D Mario comes out, it goes back up. When the next big Zelda game comes out, it goes up. Right now it's kind of down with the PlayStation, but when the next big God of War game comes out, it goes up. Or when GTA comes out, it goes up. So that's kind of how it works, man. Like when there's big games that come out that entice people to come out and buy the game, they'll do it. So it's going to be the same thing next year. Once some of the bigger games, Pokemon comes out, and people will buy it. Too many people live month to month, week to week, and it's stupid. That's not how business works. But you can tell the people that do that. You can tell the people that know business between the people that don't. Guys like, I hate to bring up his name, but guys like Nintendine, they don't know their head from their ass from business. They ain't never been in big business. They've never been a part of a company. They've never been a part of a company that does numbers. He's a fake grifter. He's a fraud. He's always going to be a fraud. He's too scared to talk to people that like me or like to Nintendo Prime guys that know business. You know what I'm saying? So if you know business or if you've been in Fortune 500 companies, everything just isn't just up all the time. You're going to have bumps. You're going to have waves. And there's going to be times like when something comes out, it goes up. There's times when there isn't, it goes down. There's going to be times when, okay, a lot of people buy it now, but then it kind of has a little bit of a lull period, but then it goes back up. That's how all companies are. That's how all business is. Switch 1 didn't sell like crazy every single month forever for the whole eternity. It was up and down. It was kind of slow at the beginning, stock here and there. Sometimes PS4 beat it out. Other times when they had big games that come out, it went up. So that's how it is for every single system. Same thing with PS5. PS5 doesn't sell incredible every single month. There's been times when it's a little bit down or it's up. That's just how it is. So frauds, weirdos, fake business people, factory workers, you know what I'm saying? People that don't have, like I said, don't know anything about business. They're gonna ride and die and go crazy and clickbait and rage bait on every single one thing or not, because they're in it for the console war. They're in it for personal selfish reasons. They're not in it for the actual love of the game. They're not in it for the actual to inform people about the right information. They're in it for selfish, selfish, self-motivated reasons. They're not in it to actually give people the best information and to be truthful. They're in it for selfish, weird reasons. Either the people that are grifters, money-wise, they're in it monetary-wise, they're in it for that. Or the people that are doing it, like that are in the chats, and they're in it because they have mental disability. They have mental problems and like they hate things. They hate Nintendo or they hate games. Like they're in it for the wrong reasons. You guys can trust guys like me. You know why you can trust me? Because I give you guys the real deal, whether it's good or it's bad. And I've worked at Fortune 500 companies. I've worked at companies. I've been on the books. I know numbers. I've been big business. I've worked with people that make millions of dollars. I've worked with companies that make billions of dollars. I've worked with all that. I've been in the trenches. I've been in the boardrooms. I've had to handle sales numbers. I've had to sell different types of packages and insurances and different things. I've been there for multiple companies. These guys that are talking about sales numbers, they literally, no offense, there ain't nothing wrong with working, a normal job. Like I ain't trying to hate or nothing, but if you're flipping a burger, you know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about sales numbers and about business. If you're, working as an electrical engineer, you're not in the business. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your engineering job. Like if you're working as like, like whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not doing business like I'm doing business, handling it. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing, like if you're not working in actual consumer goods and products and inventory and how things go and what sells and when, you really you don't have much place to talk on this. So that's why I say it's selfish from these guys. These guys that are talking, they have no background. They have no background in business, but they want to talk like they do. So like I said, it's selfish personal reasons why they're doing what they're doing. I'm doing this because I love the game, and I've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing it for free for a long time. A lot of these guys, they weren't talking about sales numbers and all that when they felt compelled, like when they liked what was happening. They're only doing it now because one, they can make money off of it, and two, they have, like I said, a mental disability where they're angry or something, and they think that this is their way to get back at Nintendo or something. Like I said, crazy. So that's really what it comes down to, guys. So that's why I don't really pay too much attention to it. I don't really respond in like videos and stuff like that because it's silly. They're only doing it to make money. So, as I saw here and there, I had to comment and post and left to get some water. YouTube saying communication error. Anyway, just chilling. Oh no, it's all good, man. Flipping a burger here pays over 20 an hour. LOL in Seattle. Oh yeah, no, it pays. Listen, like I said, if you flipping a burger, you don't know the ins and out of how that business actually works. I used to flip a burger. Don't get me wrong. Like just because you're making money doesn't mean you know how the business makes money. You guys get what I'm saying there? Like if you're working at McDonald's, right? If you're flipping a burger, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with flipping a burger and making money, but you don't know the ins and outs of that burger. You don't know how much that burger costs to come in. How much is your shipping cost? How much is your expenditure cost? How much money are we wasting on product? You don't know that. I worked there. I know that because once again, I work there. They don't teach you guys that. Now, when you go into management, yeah, they'll start teaching you that. They'll start teaching you about, okay, what's coming in, what's going out. They'll start teaching you about all those other things. But if you're just flipping a burger, you don't know that unless you're overhearing and looking at it, but you're not actually on the books and knowing that. When I worked at different companies, I was on the books. I look at how much we're bringing in. I would look at how much each person's doing. I look at the different things that's happening. I know about that. So I know that there's ebbs and flows and peaks and valleys. Sometimes when it comes to the business, like in car rentals, for example, yeah, there's a lot of times during the summer, people are renting cars. People love renting cars in the summer. So you're going to have a lot more business. You're going to have a lot more insurance sales. You're going to have a lot more extra, you know what I'm saying, like roadside assistance. You're going to have a lot more sales during the summer. People are traveling. But if you're looking at like the beginning of the year, people aren't traveling as much. After the holidays, it goes low. Those luxury vehicle rentals, nobody's renting luxury vehicles in February. Nobody's renting luxury vehicles. So if you've got, you know, luxury SUV, if you've got a Mercedes Benz on your lot, you got BMWs on your lot, you might be good off selling those BMWs, getting those off the lot because nobody's really renting them. You ain't making any money off of it. So you have to move it off the lot. These are the things that I learned when I worked there. You know what I'm saying? When I was working, I learned all this type of stuff. But if you're just somebody that's just washing the cars, for example, at the car rental, you're not learning all that stuff like I'm learning. You know, I'm not better than anybody else. I'm just saying you're not learning that. So I learned all of that stuff. So I know intricately how businesses work in different time periods, you know? And yeah, the economy affects lots of different things. If there's a bit of a downturn, people are losing their jobs. Yeah, you're not going to see as many car rentals, or you're not going to see as many people getting certain jobs in tech and things like that, right? So that's just kind of how it works. I know businesses and I know how big business works and I know how certain products work. So I can apply my knowledge of me being in the thick of that, you know, worrying about numbers every single day. I can apply that knowledge to video games. A lot of these guys that you're watching, they have no knowledge of this, but they want to talk. That's the reason why they don't want to do debates, because real guys that know business will expose how fraudulent that they actually are. That's why they don't want to debate. Trust me, this is the reason why. I'm telling you guys this. Let's see here. You got to rest OJ. You gonna be okay? Yeah, I'm gonna be okay. I gotta disagree with you on here. On possibly the biggest weekend of the year for console sales, everything was down due to the console prices and Xbox being basically dead. No, I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying, Dawson. It's the biggest week, but that's only here in the US, and that's only in some places. In Europe, it was actually not bad for the PlayStation 5. It actually did pretty good when it comes down to that. Not in the UK, but in some parts of Europe. And in Japan, it was incredible. So it's not every single region for that. Now, once again, when there's big games, like if there was a big 3D Mario, for example, that came out, I definitely think those sales would have been a bit higher. A lot of people rushed out and did get the system. And I think that people are being a bit more, you know what I'm saying, even keel with their spending. It's going to be there. Like people are still buying Switch 2s. They're still buying PlayStations. Go on Twitter. You'll see people saying, I got a Switch 2, I got this. Go on, look at the Japanese sales. People are buying it. 200,000, 203,000 units in the first week of February, 190,000 units in the second week of, or sorry, not February, December. You know, nearly 400,000 units in 2 weeks. And we still got last week and another week. So that could be 1 million plus units in Japan by itself for a country of 120 million or 125 million. So people are still buying. I get it. There's ebbs and flows with this thing though. And a lot of people already did buy a Switch 2. So a lot of people already have it or they're going to get it. But it's in a, like I said, it's in a state of, okay, it was a little bit down this time. Next year, is it going to be the same thing? I highly doubt it because I think next year is going to be Pokemon. You think it's going to sell the same as it did this year? I doubt it. So that's the reason why I'm saying these things are in ebbs and flows. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing that happens, like I said, when I was working in cars. When I was working in cars, we have 1 month, man, the sales are down for like November, or sales are down for holiday period. What happened? Then we kind of look at it, okay, people, maybe the job market there, median averages of the people's salaries aren't going up. But then the following year, things were a lot better for the economy. It did a lot better. Our luxury vehicle sales were way up. Our sales for everything were way up. Our sales for SUVs were way up. So I'm like, okay, well, did we panic back then? No, we didn't panic. No, at least I didn't. I know some of the other people were panicking, but one of the things that they always said, they're like, yo, OJ, you're always cool because your job's not on the line. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm not high enough where my job's on the line. That doesn't mean I'm going to sit here and panic. If we panic over the sales of this year, how is that going to get us to do better? We got to get our product better. And that's what they loved about me at that job, because I was never panicking. I'm like, hey, this is what we can do for packages. This is what we can do for sales. I told my team, I was like, yo, look, we got to sell insurance this way. We got to sell people on this. Like, why use your insurance? Use ours. We'll sell more. You don't got to worry about paying your deductible. Like, if you got a high deductible, how much is your deductible? Make sure you let them know. If your deductible is $500 or it's $1,000, just pay for our insurance. It's $5 a day. If you're going to be gone for 3 days, that's $15. You don't got to worry about your insurance. If you get into an accident or if somebody hits you, that's a $500 out of your pocket. Just pay the $15 and you'll be good. So you got to sell the product. You know what I'm saying? I get it. It wasn't as good this year, but that's fine. That doesn't mean it's going to be like that next year or the year after. So that's the thing with me. And everyone's, oh yeah, yo, OJ, you're right. So it kind of motivated the team. It motivated my managers. They're like, yeah, you're right. Like, we all get motivated. And I think that's what these companies are going to do. They're going to be like, okay, what are we going to do? Make sure that we get Wolverine out, right? Make sure we get the new 3D Mario out. Make sure we get whatever out. So then this upcoming November, it's going to be better. Then the sales will be up year on year. So like, I'm not, like, I don't trip on stuff like this, you know? Like, I don't trip on stuff like this. That's just me, though. That's my thought process as being, like I said, in this gaming industry for how long, you know? Like, I don't trip because I've seen it in other businesses. So if you're panicking or you're worrying, you ain't never been in the game. You've never been in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the trenches, so there ain't no need to panic right now, bro. Not right now. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. So yeah. Yep, that's like calling completely cooking. Smash JT in that debate. Yeah, also for tech savvy, people switched to as his first game that Lumen turned on. I mean, officially have our first game. Which game has Lumen? Which game has Lumen? Yeah, PS5 is down big year on year, and they had a $100 discount, which is really like a $50 discount, but yeah, they were down big year on year. They were down big, like a lot. So is Sony probably panicking a little bit? Yeah, but like, what games does Sony even release? Like, Sony's output has been trash. So Sony's down year on year because they didn't have enough games that really entice people. Nintendo's down a little bit year on year because it's just the way that the ebbs and flows go with new consoles, and so many people bought the Switch 2, and once again, the economy, when it comes down to that. But once again, that's just here in the US. It's not everywhere, right? Like, if you look at Japan, for example, it was great. Like, the sales were incredible in Japan. So yeah. Let's see, one of the dumbest comments I saw, Metroid Prime killed Switch 2 sales Black Friday, you know, despite not being out yet. Yeah, that's silly because Metroid Prime 4 wasn't even out in Black Friday. So the games that were out for Black Friday were Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment and Kirby Air Riders. I don't know, Yote was a huge game. That's one game. Like, that's not a big enough game. Like, it's a good game and it's great, but that's not a big enough game. You know, they needed like, all they had this year was Death Stranding 2 and Ghost of Yote. That's it. And the typical Maddens and the FIFAs and all that. Like, you need more than that. You know? So, to me at least, like I said, it's just 1 year. We'll see about next year. Now, if this happens next year, then okay. Then there's definitely something, okay, hold up here. There's definitely maybe more of an issue. If this happens again next year, but I doubt it. I don't think it will because Wolverine's going to be out next year. Wolverine's going to be out next year, probably around that time. Probably Pokemon and Big 3D Mario is going to be out next year. Excuse me. So, I highly doubt that it's going to be down year on year. Yeah, I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. Welcome. I'm doing good. I hope you feel better soon. I found out the other day that Lamar Wilson passed. Yeah, he did. We talked about that. Very unfortunate. Give me 1 second, guys. OJ never calls in sick. He's better than me. I call in sick before. Regular jobs, yeah. Not this one, though. We ain't calling in sick. Layers of Fear. Oh, Layers of Fear. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's dope. I didn't know that it uses Lumen. That's good. It's definitely good. Definitely good. That Sony fanboy from the last stream didn't even bring up Ghost of Yote. He brought up games from 2 to 3 years ago. Yeah, that's why I said that. That's what I do now, man. I just do I do like a skill check. Like whenever people get all frisky here and get all kind of, you know, you got all these games suck, Nintendo games suck, PlayStation's better. I'm like, what are you playing? And every single time it's the same crusty ass games. Like, excuse my French. It's the same games. Oh, I played Astrobot. Bro, Astrobot came out a year ago. I played it too. And what else you play? I played Expedition 33. And I already played that more than a half year ago. I beat that game a long time ago. Oh, I played Marvel Spider-Man. Bro, Spider-Man came out 2 years ago, and it ain't even that great. Like, it's okay, but it ain't even that great to be bragging about. Like, even hardcore Spider-Man fans were like, okay, it ain't even that great. Like, what are you bragging about? So it's like, I always find it funny when like crazy PlayStation fans. Like I remember Mr. Wiley, you know, he's an elite ninja, but he was like, oh yeah, I'm playing Baldur's Gate. Dude, Baldur's Gate came out 2 years ago. Oh, I'm playing Expedition. Yeah, that came out a half year ago. Like, what do you talk about? A lot of us already played that crap. We want to play new games. We want to play Donkey Kong. We want to play Mario Kart. We want to play, you know, Hyrule Warriors. We want to play Kirby. We want to play Metroid Prime. Like, we want to play new games coming out too. Like, what are you telling us? Oh, this is nothing when you playing games that came out years ago. Like, a lot of gamers are like that. They be playing old crusty games or old games, talking about we shouldn't be playing what we're playing. So what should we be playing then, bro? Like, what do you want us to play? Old Baldur's Gate? What if we already played that? That came out years ago. What do you want us to play? You want us to play Expedition 33? We already played that. It's 30 hours long. A lot of people already beat that game. Astrobot, that game's like 4 hours long. If you do everything, it's like 12. It's like barely. I mean, you can beat that game quick. Like, what do you want us to do? You want us to replay Astrobot a million times? Like, people are weird. Like, goofy behavior. Like, I already played all those games. Like, shout outs to Uncario with the 54 months. And it says, hey, OJ, consumer sentiment in the U.S. right now is worse than ever. Numbers came out on Friday. It's way worse than 2008, 2009. Ace even worse than the 70s and 80s during the oil shock and stagflation. Well, yeah, here in the U.S., not worldwide, but here in the U.S. So once again, we'll see what the numbers are once Sony and Nintendo give their updates in February. So we'll get the numbers total wise, and we'll see exactly how everything was. Let's see here. Keep water. I know. You know what? Let me go grab some sparkling water right now. I'll be right back, guys. All right. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. All right. Thank you, Josh Wiki. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate that advice. Technically, if you play Mario games, you've already played Astrobot. Maybe. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, Cope. Is it Kaiser? Kaiser Cope? Yeah, there's an update for Persona. This is some antioxidant and vitamins. Help me out with my little sickness here. Some peach nectarine, sparkling ice. Yeah, there's an update for Persona. Persona 3 Reload on Switch 2. It now runs at 60 FPS docked. So that's definitely good. Definitely good. And also, what's good? My sister-in-law, she gave me $100 gift card to Trader Joe's. My brother and my sister-in-law. His wife is great. She's like the coolest ever. And yeah, they gave me $100 gift card to Trader Joe's. I don't even ask for anything for Christmas or my birthday. I never ask for anything because I have my life. I have you guys. I have games. I have my nephews. I have my nieces, you know. And I'm very happy about this. I love Trader Joe's. I'm a big fan. Their food is so healthy, organic. And I was so happy about this $100 gift card to Trader Joe's. I was just, man, I was so happy. So I'm very happy right now. And I got my gift. My brother came through, and I'm pretty sure that it was my brother's wife though. That she's the one who said we're doing this. So yeah, she got us a $100 gift card for Christmas. So yeah, thanks, Josh. I appreciate that. Cyberpunk's on sale for $17.49. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna buy that so I can just get the faster loading and not use the cartridge. So I think I'm gonna just buy that game. Where's my Switch 2? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cop that before. Let me just go ahead and buy that just so I don't have to. I think if I have to actually take out my cartridge and put it in the system, I'll never play Cyberpunk. And the loading's way longer. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and buy that digital just so I can have. I mean, for $17, you know, why not? So yeah, let me just go ahead and get that. So yeah, because I don't think I'm ever gonna like, if it's I don't think I'm gonna take out the cartridge and play Cyberpunk off the cart. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Shout outs to Cookie Butter from Trader Joe's. Oh yeah, great stuff. Big love, man. Thank you for the $2. Oh yeah, yeah, the VRR. That's true. Yes.
So what's the news on VRR and Ubisoft?
Yeah, thank you for the 3, Justin. I appreciate that. Yeah, so Ubisoft states that they're gonna keep on, they're gonna work with Nintendo to actually do. Man, there's a bunch of games on sale. Wait a minute, is Hogwarts Legacy on Switch 2 $8? Or no, it's the Switch 1 version. It's the Switch 1 version. Okay, hold up. I might need to do a video on sales. Super Mario Odyssey is $40 as well. There's some good sales going on. Okay, the Switch 2 version of Hogwarts is $30. Never mind. I thought it was like 8. I was like, oh snap. Yeah, Cyberpunk for $17. That's not bad at all. Maybe I'll try to get into this game one more last time. One more last time. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do a sales video. I'll definitely do a sales video. Like, I'll do like my picks for what games to pick up. I still need to do a video on the, what's it called, on the best games of this year, but my voice, I can't do the video until my voice is good. So yeah, we've got some good sales right now going on. Yeah, the Ultimate is at 10. You can get it on Switch 2. Get it for 18. Oh, at 10, you can get it on Switch 2. Oh, like the upgrade, right? How do you upgrade it? Do you just upgrade it through the game? So you can get it for 18. That's not bad. $18 for Hogwarts on Switch 2. It's not 60 FPS though. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why they didn't do 60 FPS.
You can buy the Switch version of Hogwarts and upgrade it for $10 in game.
Okay. Okay. So maybe we can do that. So maybe I'll do that instead. DeAndre as well with the dollar donos. Shout outs. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me just go ahead and get Cyberpunk on my Switch 2. I just got Cyberpunk. They got different Russian voiceover packs and all that. No, I'm not downloading all that crap. They got it's just a bunch of free downloads for different yeah, because I don't think I'll ever play it. Nintendo Switch Sports is $31. Batman bundle, Um, Street Fighter for 20. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do a couple other games too later. Digital games.
Hi OJ, does P3 run at 60 docked only?
Yeah,
Also, you can cop Switch 1 version with $8 and then upgrade to the Switch conversion from $10. It's less than $20 Switch 2.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that with Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Shout outs, guys. Thank you for the donos coming in. I do appreciate that. I'm gonna do another $3. My man DeAndre, it was just under the amount to get the text to speech. So let me read off what DeAndre says. A massive weekend with the 5. So what up, OJ? Today I picked up Age of Imprisonment and Kirby Air Riders because I'm getting a Switch 2 for Christmas. Hey, oh my god, you're gonna have so much fun. I'll have those and Pokemon Z as my Switch 2 starter pack. Oh my god, that's so good. Kirby Air Riders title theme, yes. Dude, that's such a good starter pack. Kirby Air Riders title theme. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And big love to Massive Rican with the $5 dono. Yeah, it's docked only for Persona 3 Reload. But they also improved the stability of the frame rate. In what's it called? In portable mode. So it's gonna have less frame rate drops and all that. So yeah. The game is perfectly fine at 30 FPS. I beat it already. Yeah, I would have just liked the action RPG to be at 60. The game has been on eShop top seller since the game came out, so the price drop doesn't really seem out of desperation. I mean, I think the game is old too, so I mean, the game has been discounted pretty much everywhere for a while now, right? So, so yeah, I ended up grabbing Cyberpunk 2. The sale is super good. Yeah, I kind of regret. I mean, I kind of regret buying it at launch for 70, because I don't like the game, but I wanted to support CD Projekt Red. But it's actually good having the cartridge too, so I don't mind that for my collection. I'm building a pretty good Switch 2 collection right now, so yeah. Yo, I wanted to come and say your videos saved my sanity. Hey, no problem. I had surgery on the 24th and it was in pain. Even Hydros couldn't help. A week on your channel helped me through the roughest part. Hey, no problem, Orbo, man. Thank you so much. I'm glad that my videos can do some joy in your life, man. And I'm going to try to do even more of that. Going forward, you know? Even more going forward, even more. So yeah. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate all that. Seriously, thank you. Thank you for your support, guys. You guys have all been incredible, man. You guys have all been super, super, super cool. Super, super, super cool about everything. Cyberpunk, yeah, regularly sub 30 on other consoles. I don't think so. I don't think it's sub 30 on other consoles, depending on what console you're playing on. It runs at 60. If you have PS5 Pro, it runs like at above 60. If you mean like Xbox One and PS4, yeah. It would be interesting to know how much Cyberpunk sold on Switch 2. I think it's probably like 500,000 units or so. I think they're probably nearing 500,000. That would be my guess. Grab Saints Row the 3rd and 4th one as a double pack for like $119. I think that's $1.52 or so to get GTA bargain price. Yeah. 30 portable is okay for me if they fix the frame pacing. Yeah, I don't know if they fix the frame pacing. I know that some people said like Cyberpunk can get rough, especially in the DLC. Excuse me. So yeah. Yeah, I don't like the reason why. I mean, I don't like PC. So I mean, I already have Cyberpunk on PlayStation 5. So I mean, I can play it on my PS5 Pro and get it in great quality. So I already have it on there. So I think I'll probably try it again on my PS5, and then I'll probably transfer my save data to my Switch 2 and play it portable, digital. So I'll probably just do that. Like, I'll try to see if I can get into it again on PS5, and then I'll play it digital. But like I said, if I have the cartridge, I'll probably never play it if I have the cartridge. So it's just better to probably have it digital for Cyberpunk. Some games aren't worth going and getting the cartridge for. And so for me, like, Cyberpunk's not going to be that game that I'm going to constantly be looking for the cartridge. So yeah, but I have it digital. They gave me a review code for Cyberpunk on PS5. I also have it physical on Xbox Series X. So I have Cyberpunk on everything pretty much. I don't have it on PC, but I have it on Switch 2. I have it on PS5, and I have it on Xbox. I honestly don't mind Switch 1 graphics for games. So yeah, I don't mind them. Yo, Justin with the 3.
Around fast Cyberpunk shot up to #1.
Where people were rushing out and buying Cyberpunk on my stream. They're rushing out and buying it. Yo, and Uncario with the Udabudos blast.
Get better, OJ. Christmas is almost here and 2025 is almost over. Weird times in gaming, and in general with the economy and all the AI stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to 2026.
Yeah, me too, man. Thank you for the $20. Udabudos blast coming through. We are going even further than beyond. Thank you, man. That gets us to, what is that? Is that, oh my gosh, you did 2025. Okay, I get the dono now. $20.25. Oh, thank God, man. We out here. Let's go. Thank you for the support, brother. I appreciate you. Shout outs, Uncario. Big love, man. Big love. Shout outs, dude. Thank you. Shout outs to Justin with another 3. And also big love to Demi Crow with the $5 coming through. Yo, getting us to 144. Yo, platinum and a half came up. Y'all blasted right now, man. Let's go. I'll pick up, you guys dropped some dollars for me, so I'll pick up Hogwarts. I'll pick up Hogwarts as well. Thank you guys for dropping some holiday cash for me to pick up some games, man. You guys brighten my day. Thank you. Yo, OJ, super happy about P3 FPS fix. The issues low-key make it unplayable for me. I'm sensitive to frame pacing. Great timing. Got it for 30 yesterday. Nice. Where'd you get it for 30 for? That might be a good digital game for me too. Persona 3 Reload. So yeah, I might need to pick up Persona 3 Reload for cheaper now. What's up, Jose? My night's been good, man. How's your night been? DDR5 RAM costs as much as the Nintendo Switch 2. I think that the economy and the prices are probably gonna get Sony to delay the PS6. I think they're gonna wait. I think they're gonna wait till the prices come down or till something happens, because if they launch the PS6 anytime soon, it's gonna be like $800 for. I mean, look at a PS5 Pro. A PS5 Pro with the disc drive is freaking $800, no cap. Like, it's $750 with no discount, plus an $80 disc drive. So if you're looking at the economy, bro, like, how much is a PS6 gonna cost? I mean, or they'd have to drop the price of the PS5 Pro before the PS6 comes out. So yeah, man, like, I think Sony's probably gonna delay things because the economy is rough right now. GameStop yesterday, okay, they got it for $30 at GameStop. Let me see if they got it for $30 at Amazon. I don't like GameStop. I don't like shopping at GameStop's so ghetto, bro. Like, they always do weird things. GameStop. I'll buy a game and, like, it'll be like, oh, they'll say it's new and it's not new. It's used. It's got like a stain on it or something stupid. Like, it's super dumb. Like, I don't know what they be doing at GameStop. Okay, they got it for $40 for Persona 3, the launch edition. They got it for $40 on the Switch too. So yeah, Cyberpunk shot up to number #1 on the eShop because of that sale. Yeah, for $20. And people always say, oh yeah, they don't do sales like Steam sales. Bro, isn't this like a Steam sale? Like, look at all this crap that's cheap. You can get, how is this not like a Steam sale? You can get Monster Hunter Rise plus Sunbreak for $10. That's not like a Steam sale? Like, you can get, there's a lot of cheap games. You can get Final Fantasy Tactics for $40. That game just came out. You can get No Man's Sky for $23. You can get Civilization, or you can get Borderlands bundle for $10. This is like Steam sale crap. You can get Sonic for $45. That game just came out. You can get Dragon Ball Z for $47. That game just came out too. Well, for Switch 2 it just came out. So yeah, there's like Steam sale stuff here. Like, kind of, right? I don't even be looking at Steam sales no more, but it's kind of like it. The Ball Pit game, the game that just came out, people buying that game. That game is like, what, $11.99? So you can get that as well. So Marvel Superheroes for $6. Tomb Raider for $8.99. 1 through 3 remastered. So there's definitely deals going on right now. Mega Man Legacy Collection for $8. Octopath Bumble for $44. You know, so yeah, man. There's some deals going on right now. There's some deals going on. There's a lot of deals going on. I got to pick some games and go from there. Hold up, I ain't gonna close the eShop yet. I'm gonna look at bestsellers. Yeah, Cyberpunk with that sale, Cyberpunk shot up past Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. So yeah, that big sale shot it up, bro. Shot it way up. That's funny. Oh man, that's super funny, bro. That's super funny. That it shot it up all the way to #1. Big sale. Right now on the Switch 1 though, Pokemon Legends ZA. Can't stop Pokemon, bro. #1 on there. Metroid Prime 4 is #11. So yeah. Good stuff, man. I'm just happy people are picking up games, enjoying games. I think it's gonna be a good holiday for us. I don't know if you got a Switch 2. There's so much to play. I don't know, bro. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff to play on all systems, to be honest. The only way to knock off Prime 4 on the eShop is the rankings is a good sell. Oh yeah, the only way to do it. So only way. GameStop might be bad, but I'm in the UK. Game is so much worse. Stories are the back of a Sports Direct. Yeah. So I just started playing 30 minutes ago. Oh, okay. Cyberpunk Ultimate Edition, cheapest this version's been of the game on any platform. Yeah, that's true. It was actually more expensive on Steam. So it's a good sale, man, but memory will be an issue. Start archiving. Yeah, you got to get a bigger memory card too. So at least get a 512. You get a 512, you should be pretty good with most of the games that you're playing, you know, that are going to be digital. But hopefully we get more physical game cards for next year too. People are always talking like sales are Steam only thing, but no, it doesn't cost especially more to play on console. Yeah, that's what I don't understand that, Sanji. It's like people always talk about Steam as if it's like the only system that does sales. It's weird. It's like I see sales all the time on the eShop. Games are always on sale on the eShop. So I don't know. It's weird to me, but that's what some people do, man. Some people act like Steam's the only place that has sales, you know. So yeah. I think 2026 is going to be a better year for gaming than 2025. I think so. I think Nintendo's going to have more content. I think Nintendo's going to have some big heavy hitters. I think they're going to have a lot. They're going to have updates. They're going to have a lot of good content. I think it's going to be pretty good. So yeah. Persona 6 Pro is glorious. I wish it was handheld too, but apparently there might be issues with battery life with that. Cyberpunk 2077 for $17, Portal 1 and 2 for $4.99, Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope expansion $8.99, all absolute no-brainers. Oh yeah, Sparks of Hope. I think it runs better, and it looks and runs better on Switch 2, but it's not 60 on Switch 2 though. Kingdom Battle is 60 on Switch 2, but Sparks of Hope is not 60 on Switch 2. And they're gonna do a Switch 2 specific version of both of those games. I think they're gonna come out next year. I think we're gonna get Switch 2 versions of Sparks of Hope and Kingdom Battle in a double pack for like 20 or 30, for like probably like 30 or 40 bucks. 2026 would be bad. A lot of layoffs, price rises. I don't know about all that. I don't know about layoffs. But in terms of games that are coming out, I think it's going to be pretty good. I mean, I don't know about industry stuff. I think people complain more about Nintendo games not being discounted to 10 to 20. I think that's really what it comes down to. I think it's Nintendo's games aren't discounted to like cheap prices all the time. I mean, Nintendo does discounts, but when they do a discount, it's going to be like down to like $20. It's not going to be like $20 for their games, you know? Sparks of Hope, a decent game. Yeah, Sparks of Hope is pretty good. Yeah, it's good. The problem on the Switch 1 with Sparks of Hope, though, is that the loading times were way too long. But I think on Switch 2, they're much better. The loading times, if you have it installed to like an SSD or to your hard drive, or to your flash memory, it's going to be way faster. I think it's going to be way faster. Anybody can confirm if Sparks of Hope runs way faster in terms of loading? Because the loading times were kind of way too long on Switch 1. Because like, if I'm playing a game like Sparks of Hope where you have like battles that happen in the overworld, like I don't need for it to be like taking seconds and seconds to load. And also there was frame rate issues in the overworld for that game too. I think it's probably smoothed out, but there's probably going to be a Switch 2 update for that game from Ubisoft. So Darksiders 3 runs at 60 on Switch 2. Haven't put much time into it. Plays good though. Nice, nice. Yeah, it was unlocked. I mean, it was kind of crusty on Switch 1. So I didn't know it was unlocked though. I thought it was capped at 30. So getting it at 60 on Switch 2 is pretty good. That game kind of was a hot mess though at launch for Xbox and PlayStation. But yeah, I mean, they got some updates. It's better now. Let's see. Since PS5 started, Sony stopped discounting their games to the usual $10 and $20 cheap. Now cheapest Sony game is 30. Yeah, they don't discount their games like that because they saw that's crazy. You're not gonna get The Last of Us Part 2 for freaking $5 or $10. You know. So yeah, so Sony doesn't even do even like the Little Big Planet game. That game's still like if you don't have PS Plus, that game's still like near full price, or it's still like near full price. Like they don't sell that game for like $5 or $10. Was it Sackboy's Big Adventure? Yeah, like if you go on PSN, Sackboy's Big Adventure on PlayStation, let me take a look at it. Yeah, like they'll run a deal for like it's $25 right now, but that's the sale. Once that sale's up, it's gonna go right back up to that full price. They're not permanently discounting that game. Like the discount, yeah, you can say 58% now, but that game, like I've seen it for full price. And like I said, unless you have PSN or PS Plus, and you get it for PS Plus, but PS Plus is like what, like $80 to $100 a year, right? So they're not discounting their games and keeping them like at $20 anymore. And even this sale ain't $20; it's $25. So yeah, and that's for Sackboy's Big Adventure, you know, which is it's a average platformer that's nowhere near as good as Astrobot. Shout outs to Dane Gonzalez with the $1 dono. GameStop is super ghetto. Bought a pre-owned Splatoon 2, but then took it out the cover art and just gave me a clear case. They said it was their last cover art they had. Like, how is that my problem? Also sold me a new game with no plastic wrap. Yeah, like the last time that I bought from GameStop when it comes to from their online to buy a game, Dane, was back in 2023. I did buy Pokemon Legends ZA from them because they had a midnight launch, but that was only because, like I said, I knew that I'd get the game brand new in a sleeve, and it was a midnight launch. Plus, they had like a little tote bag as like an extra little thing. So, yeah, GameStop is ghetto, bro. Like I don't, especially if you buy from their online store, it never comes actually new. So, isn't Switch 2 version also coming for Hollow Knight? It is, yeah. Also, retro games have some good deals too. Blending up my PS3 360 X collection. Oh, nice, nice. That's good stuff. Let's see, Trails in the Sky Chapter 2 next year. I gotta get back to Trails in the Sky. I said anytime I see someone talk about Trails in the Sky, gotta get back to that. Yo, big love, guys. 145. 145 overclocks on the board. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. 5 more combos. We're at a platinum and a half. Thank you guys, man. Good deals are game by game basis. If a big game is $5 but 45 gigs, not good. Still costs from memory data. As long as first party do all cards, maybe okay. I don't know if I judge games based on their sales, based on how big they are in terms of file size. I don't think I go by that more so than anything, but it's all good, bro. Micropolygon, which is Ubisoft's Anvil engine equivalent to UE5 Nanite. So it's also Nanite should be possible down the line. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't care about all that, but cool. Probably would still use the handheld profile for Switch 1, so you actually need them to patch the game to fix the loading scenes and frame rate. Really, because there's a lot of Switch 1 games that run faster on Switch 2, that load faster on Switch 2, or quicker, from what I understand. If you get them digital, without any updates. But maybe I'm wrong on that. I thought there was. I got Trails of Cold Steel 4 for $20. Nice. Absalom. I've heard good things about Absalom alien weaponry. These people love Trails of the Sky first chapter. I have no idea. They consider that to be a slow game. Second chapter is 1,000 times better. You guys are in for a treat. Nice. I'm glad I haven't played it yet, so I can play this remake version. Bro, Trails Beyond Horizon, Trails in the Sky second chapter. Ease 10, Proud Nordics on 2026. Falcom is cooking. They're always cooking. Hey, what's up, Mr. Davis? I've seen your question. Picking up the game on Switch 2. ARMS. Free update. Yeah, ARMS has a free update. I think you might like ARMS. It's a fighting game, so I don't know how much you like fighting games, Mr. Davis. But if you like weird fighting games, ARMS is worth picking up. It's got good online multiplayer too. But yeah, and there is a free Switch 2 update, even though the game already runs really good on Switch 1. But you're probably going to get way faster loading time and all that. Maybe I should try out that ARMS update. Excuse me, for the Switch 2. Maybe I should try that out. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I should check it out and see how much cleaner it looks or something. Excuse me. Maybe I should try that out. All right, we're going to read what happened to Mr. Vince Zampella. Apparently, there was a single vehicle accident that occurred on December 21st. So, Vince Zampella, co-founder and former head of Infinity Ward, co-founder and head of Respawn Entertainment, EA's branch, and head of Ripple Effect Studios, died in a car crash in Southern California's Los Angeles Crest Highway. I've been on that highway many times. On December 22nd, according to NBC4 Investigate reports, he was 55 years old. The single vehicle accident was reported at about 12:45 p.m., so just right there in the afternoon. The car veered off the road, hit a concrete barrier, and a passenger was ejected. Oh my goodness. According to the California Highway Patrol, the driver was trapped in the car fire and died at the scene. Wait a minute. A passenger was ejected. Oh, a passenger was ejected. The car. Okay, so somebody was with Mr. Vince Zampella. The driver was trapped in a car fire and died at the scene, while the passenger died at the hospital. Oh my gosh. So who was the passenger? Was that a family member or somebody? Details about why the car veered off the road is yet to be determined. Oh my gosh. Electronic Arts provided the Kotaku the following statement on Zampella's death. This is an unimaginable loss, and our hearts are with the Vince's family and loved ones and all those touched by his work. I've played a lot of his games. Vince's influence on the video game industry was profound and far-reaching. A friend, a colleague, leader, and a visionary creator, his work helped shape modern interactive entertainment and inspired millions of players and developers around the world. His legacy will continue to shape how games are made and how players connect for generations to come. This is crazy, man. This is terrible. So he was trapped in the car with the fire and he just couldn't get out. Oh my lord, that is terrible. That is a terrible way to go out. Very sad. For those who don't know, Vince Zampella, here's the games that Vince so here's the games that Vince Zampella's made. He's made a lot of great games, man. He's made some good stuff. Vince Zampella has made Titanfall 2. He was part of that. Apex Legends, Titanfall 1, Titanfall 2, Apex Legends, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Battlefield 6, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Medal of Honor, Allied Assault. Just a lot of great games. So very unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. Maybe rest in peace for sure. Nightmare scenario, man. Nightmare scenario. If GameStop wants to sponsor me, I'll take the sponsorship, but I'll definitely tell them, yo, they gotta chill with these how they do it. So I pause and save in Persona 3 Reload. I'll boot up Mario Plus. Okay, check the load times. Okay, yeah, can you do that for me? I think you can still find matches in ARMS, yeah. Yeah, condolences to the family and friends. Nightmare. I've been on that highway. That highway that he's on, it's a big multi-lane highway, and like it's kind of weird, you know, but it's not a hard highway to drive. I don't want to speculate, so I'm not going to speculate on like what happened. It's It's not a hard highway to drive, and it's not a highway that has like, you know, weird ways of like merging or anything. It's a single car crash, so he just veered off. So it's interesting to see. Now, I've driven in LA, and LA can be terrible to drive, but it seems like he was fine. 12:45 yesterday. Yesterday, I'm guessing he was probably with family or friends. That's Sunday. So, I mean, there probably wasn't that much traffic on the highway. I don't think it was Sundays around 12:45. People are at home. People aren't going to work. I've been on that highway many times for work, for going to Los Angeles for business, or for just going for vacation. And that part of the highway can get busy, but it, you know, at 12:45 on a Sunday, there's no way there was a ton of people there, and there's traffic and all that. So I don't know what happened, man. I really don't know what happened at all. Very unfortunate. So if you guys have questions, comments, I'll be honest, guys, my voice is on its last threads here. So I'm going to try to stream, get up to at least 2 hours or so. I'm going to keep going. I'll try to see if I can do 3, but I don't think I'm going to make it for the full 3 hours. I'm sorry, guys, but I'll do my best. We're at about hour 50, but I'll try to make it past the 2 hour mark plus. So if you guys have questions, comments, want to talk about different game stuff, feel free. Let me know in the chat. Be more than happy. 17 seconds loading from load saves and being able to control character in-game for Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Is that faster than the original, though? Actor from It Part 2 died? Really? Oh, yeah, that he did as well. So rest in peace. Yeah. Rest in peace. Oh, man. Terrible news. Across the board, man. So. Terrible news. Terrible news overall, man. Let's see here. Did you discuss the Tomb Raider stuff? Is that for another day? No, we can discuss the Tomb Raider stuff. Tomb Raider. I don't think I even had Tomb Raider in the title though. But what Tomb Raider stuff are you talking about? But I did Tomb Raider in my video today. I talked about Tomb Raider. But essentially Tomb Raider, I mean, they might bring over the Shadow of the Tomb Raider or, you know, the other Tomb Raider game, Rise of the Tomb Raider. So I discussed that in my video today. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. But yeah, that's essentially what they might be doing. They might be, you know, bringing over Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider to the Switch 2 at some point. So yeah. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. I also talk about Metroid Prime sales, like eShop and stuff like that. So yeah, pricing. I don't think there's a pricing error on Cyberpunk. I think that's just the price. Okay, only 7. Well, I meant the issue for me wasn't from load screen to start. It was from each battle. Like the actual battles took a little bit of time to get into. So just goes to show how fragile we really are. Just gotta take care and stay safe out there. Yeah, man. It's crazy how fragile we are. We're so squishy, you know? We break and bleed easily, you know? So, like I said, humans in the future might not, but unfortunately, we're saddled with being very, very weak. Human body's resilient. There's definitely a lot of good things, but there's a ton of bad things. There's a lot of bad things. You know, I really wish that we were more fire resistant to be, you know, that would be one thing. If I can really, hey, what would be like one good thing? I wish that our skin was more bullet and fire resistant. I think that would be a good thing. If humans were just a little bit better on bullets and fire, you know, but yeah. Let's see here. The year is about to end. Just about a week. Is there anything you want to accomplish before the year is up? No. You know, I've pretty much got a. I mean, I didn't hit a lot of my goals. I wanted to get to 130 something thousand for the year, but I kept on losing so many subs based off of inactive accounts because of how old my stream or how old my account is. I just had some terrible months, so I wasn't able to get to that. But next year for sure. But no, I mean, I'm pretty happy with where I was in terms of the streaming. The streaming was good, so I pretty much hit a lot of my goals in terms of accomplishments for streaming. But I definitely want to bring the stream up to be better, you know, for next year. So yeah. Yeah, cancer proof, disease proof, absolutely, disease proof, cancer proof. That would be really good. That would be awesome. You know. We just make stronger bullets. Well, no, I said we should more bullet resistant. So even the strongest bullets, that's what I mean. Like even the strongest bullets would have a problem penetrating the skin, you know. Or more like, for example, if you look at like Mass Effect, Krogans, for example, they have multiple hearts, multiple organs. So if one of them fails, they have backup organs and backup stuff. So it's like, yo, they still get shot, but their skin is definitely more bullet resistant, harder. It doesn't go as deep, so they can take bullets a lot more and a lot better than like humans can take bullets. I mean, yeah, you can still kill a Krogan, but ridiculously more resistant to heat, to radiation, to bullets, to disease and illness. But although they had the genophage, that one was a very unique lab grown disease that made a lot of them not, you know, the women just couldn't. It like neutralized almost most of the men, that a lot of their kids couldn't be born because they were rampaging the galaxy, the Krogan rebellions. But yeah, Krogans are very resilient. You can shoot a Krogan with bullets and they'll just be laughing. They'll charge you and choke you out and kill you in a second. To a human, you can just shoot them over and over and they're good. And like I said, they have backup organs, backup hearts, backup stuff. So if one of them fails, the other one kicks in. They also can live for like 500 to 600 years, if I'm not correct. So I think definitely 300 years plus as well. So like I said, in the future, maybe humans will be that resilient, but not now. Yeah, Krogans can survive on, so like cancer and those type of illnesses don't affect Krogan. The only thing that really, the biggest thing that they have is the genophage. That's the thing that really takes them out. Well, it doesn't really take them out, but like they can't, all their kids are stillborns, you know, outside. Well, unless you can fix the genophage. There is Morden. He is Morden and another scientist. They found a cure for the genophage. And based on what you want to do in the game, you can either cure the genophage or you can let the Krogan still be, you know, affected by the genophage. So it's up to you what you want to do. Most of the galaxy wants you to not cure the genophage because Krogans are just too strong. If they get to because they multiply in numbers very, very, very fast. So if you cure the genophage, Krogans are gonna start expanding, like having kids again and start expanding, you know. But you have to trust in their leadership. Like Rex, for example, if you let Rex survive, you gotta trust that Rex will keep them in line and keep them not rampaging and pillaging villages. So you gotta trust that Rex and the leadership that you brought about will keep them in line. So, and I think, and they will learn from the genophage and what happened that's been affecting them for centuries, you know, or whatever. So that's what you have to do. So it's a moral decision. I always cured the genophage because, once again, I trusted in Rex. I trust in the Krogan, all the Krogans that I met, that they respect me, you know. I trusted them that they will not make the same mistake that their ancestors made. So yeah, so I cure the genophage every time. I cure it. So trust in their leaders. Trust in their leaders that they won't do it again. What's up, OJ? How's your voice now sounding more clear? Yeah, it sounded a little bit better. Yeah, Rex was 700. So yeah, they can live. They almost live as long as Asari. Asari can live to 1,000 years. So Krogan can. I mean, so it's like one of these days humans will get there. I mean, it's gonna be a long time from now, but yeah. The Genophage arc in Mass Effect is incredible. It's so good because they've been building it over the course of 2 games. Actually, over the course of 3 games. I think you actually finish it off in Mass Effect 3, right? So that whole Genophage thing, it had been building from Mass Effect 1. You learn about it. Mass Effect 2, it's a little bit better. But I think in Mass Effect 3, is it Mass Effect 3 or Mass Effect 2 you have the option to cure it? I forgot which one it was. I think it's Mass Effect 3, but it might be Mass Effect 2. I don't remember. All the games kind of blur to me as in like one big game. Shout outs to Dan Dips with the $2. Says, can we get some Castlevania jams? Yes, we can. Excuse me. Did you see this article from Necro Felipe? Let's check. Thank you, Dan Dips, for the $2 dono. Appreciate that. Mass Effect 3. There you go. Mass Effect 3. I thought it was Mass Effect 3. Let me translate. Yeah, we talked about that. That was the article that was in the title of this stream. Nintendo and Ubisoft are going to work together to improve the VRR. Yes, that's something that's good. Definitely good to improve the VRR. Make it smoother, 30 FPS, you know, or maybe even 40 FPS for games. So yeah. Mass Effect 2, you find the cure. Mass Effect 3, Mordin perfects the cure. Yeah, there you go. That's how I knew. You find the cure in Mass Effect 2, and then you perfect the cure in Mass Effect 3. And then you can decide whether, well, no matter what, Mordin... Well, no. Depending on how you do things. Mass Effect 3, Mordin can get... Mordin does Mordin things. Mass Effect 2... Okay, there we go. Mass Effect 2... Mordin is like, before they patched it, Mordin was susceptible to die in the last mission. You know, if you did anything wrong in the game, Mordin will die. You sneeze, Mordin dies. You fart with Commander Shepard on accident, Mordin dies. You take too long to talk to someone, Mordin dies. You don't carry a certain weapon that was right for the Solarians, Mordin dies. You don't talk to every Solarian you come across, Mordin dies. You put the game in and you put it on your PS3 or your Xbox 360 and you look away before you look back, Mordin dies. That was the funniest thing. No matter what, Mordin would die. Now, on my first playthrough, for some reason, Mordin didn't die. I got everything right and I did not look it up, but I got everything right on my first playthrough. But when Mass Effect 2 came out, it was my last year of college, and all my friends in the dorm, or not the dorm, but in our room, we were all playing it at the same time and going through the game at the same time and talking about the stuff. And my other 2 friends that were playing it, Mordin died for them, and they didn't know why. They did everything. They're like, hey, did Mordin die for you? I'm like, no, Mordin didn't die for me. I'm like, what? Like, Mordin died for me. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, and I asked them, did you do all the loyalty missions? They said, yeah, I did everything, but Mordin still died for them. So yeah. Yo, shouts to Justin with the $3 dono.
Do you think Ubisoft can help Nintendo figure out VRR in dock mode too?
That's something that Nintendo's gonna have to figure out. I think that's something that Nintendo's gonna have to figure out later. Thank you for the $3 dono though, Justin, getting us to the let's go. Combo breaks. Platinum times platinum and a half. My bad. Platinum and a half. Ubisoft also hinted at an updated version of DLSS coming soon for the Switch 2. Can you DM me that article? I'll talk about it in tomorrow morning's video. I picked up Mass Effect Legendary Edition for 15 a while back. I just don't know where to slot in my stacked backlog. You gotta slot it when you have a lot of time, because it's 3 games and it's 100 hours plus. So shout outs to Cybertouch with the JoJo.
Colts beat the 49ers. Mordin dies. Not you. You can get angry, but Mordin definitely dies.
It was so frustrating for people having more than die no matter what, you know. So, big love. Thank you so much, Cyber Taurus, with the JoJo boys. Yo, combo break. Yo, I appreciate the holiday love, guys, man. We're going to be streaming on Christmas Day, too, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have some fun streaming. Cyber Taurus up in his Hokage lead to 63. Yo, anybody does 63 or more, you can tie up or pass up Cyber T. 43 or more on the Elite Ninja board. Thank you so much. The Stream Ninja board. Let's go. How are you feeling? I'm feeling better. This drink's actually helping me with my voice, at least helping me a little bit. So, you can't take Grunt and Garrus on the last mission. You can't take Grunt or Garrus on the last mission. You can't take them. You can take Garrus. You just got to make sure that you put him in the right spot. It's mentioned as well in the article I linked to you. Yeah, just DM me the article if you don't mind on Twitter. Just DM it to me. It says, congratulations. First of all, why are you typing in all caps? Just congratulations, bro. You can finally play a 2023 game decently on your crappy handheld. Okay, so a number of problems with what you just said. One, Persona 3 Reload came out in 2024. That's the first problem. It came out in 2024. Two, Switch 2 is not a crappy handheld. It's a hybrid, so you can dock it. You can play it docked. You can also play it handheld as well. You can also play it tabletop, so where you don't hold it in your hands at all, to where you just set it up and it plays like a little TV as well. So you're wrong on so many accounts, and I know he's baiting. That's why I'm responding with actual facts, because it makes baiters upset. So yeah, it's a 2024 game. And once again, Switch 2 is a hybrid. It's not a handheld. You know, it's a hybrid. So yeah, so it's all good. And yes, don't worry, there's gonna be people enjoying it on the Switch 2, and it's not crappy. It's doing really well, and it's pretty much sold better than every other handheld that's out there. So yeah, man. It's all good. It's all good. Thanks for coming out to the stream, though. I appreciate it. This guy is this guy is so easy. So easy for what? You put a bunch of wrong information, and I told you the right information. I'm not even upset. I'm just telling you it's not a handheld, it's a hybrid. I'm telling you that it's a 2024 game, not a 2023 game. So nobody's even upset. Nice try, though. Let's see. If you take both Grunt and Garrus on the final boss, since they're the strongest teammates, Morden dies, you can only take one or the other. I'm pretty sure there's some scenarios where you can do that. So the strongest, okay. Okay. He thought he did something. This is the type of guy who you know what type of guy like this is? This is the type of guy who asks a girl out on a date, she says no, and then he says, I didn't like you anyway. This is exactly the type of guy that does that, you know? Like, he'll ask the girl out, she'll say no, and then he'll tell his friends, oh, I didn't like her anyway. She's not my type. He's weirdo. Let's see. OJ, did you see the ball guy was hinting at some form of voice acting for Pokemon Gen 10? The ball guy? Who's the ball guy? I don't know who the ball guy is. Gotta work Christmas Day, make the money, time and a half. Oh yeah, you gotta tune in for that. Get that time and a half, bro. Let's see here. He tried to rage bait you and got hit with facts and logic malfunction. Yeah, a little bit of a malfunction. The bald guy. I thought he said ball guy. What bald guy? Who's the bald guy? That's it. Felipe said ball guy. He didn't say bald guy. So yeah. All right, Randy, thank you, man. Have a nice Christmas coming up, and happy holidays, brother. I appreciate you. You can come back tomorrow, though. All right, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Just come back. I don't really feel like dealing with it. You're just being weird for no reason. So just have a nice day, buddy. Randy, I appreciate you, though. For real, though, I do appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. You're trying to get it. Like, I don't mind people coming and having fun, but now you're just trying to get attention, and there's like, I don't like clout chasing like that in my stream, bro. I don't care about Steam. If you think it's better, that's fine. I think Steam's great, So yeah, but just like I said, go play Steam right now, bro. Don't worry about it. Thanks for coming out to the stream, though. I appreciate it. He's not a Steam dude. He's probably not. He's probably, like I said, he's probably just one of those weirdos. He's probably one of those weirdos that barely plays video games but wants to talk. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. He's just gonna look to try to get into arguments with people, so he can just relax for today, man. Have a seat, you know. The Niner game is coming on, so if you want to watch the Niners play, go ahead and watch the Niners play, or check out some of the Steam sales that are going on right now. You know, check those out. There's some good stuff. So yeah, man. All good. What time is the Christmas stream? It'll probably be early in the morning. Probably like early, like 6 or 7 a.m. my time. Probably be early. Why can't you both like Steam and Nintendo? Weird fanboys. I know, seriously, it's like, oh, you can like one more. I didn't time him out because like he likes it more than Nintendo. I just timed him out because he's trying to provoke. Like if you're being organic about it, oh yeah, I like Steam more. You know what I'm saying? But like the first thing he did was type all caps. You know what I'm saying? And just try to look for like just to be rude for no reason. So when you do stuff like that, you're just trying to look for attention. So nah, you're good, man. You ain't got to be in the stream today. Go in Aiden Ross's stream, or go in one of those like people stream where you can just say whatever you want, treat people however you want, act however you want. You know, just go there. You'll have more fun there, maybe. So yeah. He ain't gonna watch the Niners. It's not on Steam. Yeah, that's true. Why can't you? But yeah, that's really what it is. Cybertor says, bald guy. That's me. Yo, treat yourself to anything for Christmas. I got a nice bonus this year and treated myself to a new graphics card. I didn't treat myself to anything. I usually don't buy anything for myself because I already, man. I'm telling you, this sounds corny, but my brother and my brother and my sister-in-law gave me a $100 gift card, and I'm so happy. But I actually don't buy myself anything for Christmas. I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to have you guys. You guys drop donos to me, man. You guys are my Christmas every year, every day. I'm just happy to be alive in this time period with you guys, man. I'm just happy to have a house over my head, a roof over my head. You know, I got some work done on my house. I'm happy to, you know, have my wife and have my son. Dude, I've been wanting a boy forever, you know, and I finally got my son. He's my Christmas present. He was my Christmas present last year. He's my Christmas present this year. He's my Christmas present for forever till I'm gone. So my boy is here. He's honestly my wife and my kid. They're my Christmas presents. I know it sounds kind of corny, but I'm telling you, man, that's my Christmas every year, is that I got my son. I'm so happy. I already have a daughter. She's great, but I got my boy, and I got my Switch 2. You know, I got games. I got people that love me. I got everything that I need, man. I don't really need nothing. I just need some good food. I just need some good food, brother. That's really all I need. I don't really need nothing. And I'll get that dono in just a bit. Shout outs to Dan Dips. Thank you for the 2. When I set out in life, I said I wanted to play in the NFL. When that didn't happen, this is what I said I wanted in my life. I wanted a nice enough house. I wanted a wife with a big butt. And I wanted a boy. I wanted a family. I wanted a son to pass my legacy. Those are the 3 things that I wanted in life. I wanted, and I can control the air conditioner in my house. I wanted a house that was mine, that I can control the air conditioner. So that's all I wanted in life. Oh, and of course, a stable job. Stable job, my own house, wife with a big booty, a boy, good family, and I can control the air in my house. That's all I wanted. And dude, I got all 5. So I'm good. Whatever happens from here, I'm like good. I don't really need anything, you know? So yeah, the P3 update, the P3 update is out now. You know, the P3 update is out now. You can go pick it up. Shout outs to Dan Dips, man. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. So I mean, I do sometimes treat myself to things, but usually it's like candy or something like that. Like it ain't anything that costs too much, you know? So let me get some Mega Man. Man, wife with a big booty. That's a big one. That one was hard. That was not an easy one. That's no BBL either. No BBL natural. No BBL for me, man. I see those weird BBLs, real weird looking. Nah, I'm good. So I needed a natural, no BBL. Mega Man jams. Mega Man music. Mega Man. Spark Mandrill. Spark Mandrill theme. Says you got at least 2 of those things. Hey, there you go. You got to work on them. You got to work on getting the rest, you know? Let's see here. The gift card is the Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's gift card. I love Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's gift card. I love that place. So I'm very happy with that. That's my Christmas present from my brother. And my sister-in-law. Very happy. Currently working on the main dream. Bet it was the hardest one. Yeah, the wife with the big booty is the hardest one because like it's just, you know, that's just not easy to find. Like without a BBL or or other situations. But yeah, I'm missing all those things except the video games. That's okay, Max. Only you got to work on it over time. I'm old. A lot of you guys are like younger than me, so just try to get it before you turn 50. I got the house in the car. Just need the girl. Yeah. And the big booty's not the. Listen, let me tell you guys something right now. The big booty is not the most important thing. Like, get a girl that loves you for who you are. So honestly, get a girl that loves you for who you are. If she doesn't have a big booty, that's fine too. If she doesn't have like a chest, or if she doesn't have whatever, that's okay too. As long as she loves you, she takes care of you. She's kind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can cook for her, she can cook for you. She's willing to be like, if you want kids, she's willing to be a good mother. That's what's important, more so than anything. I'll marry a girl with no booty or no chest. Like I don't mind as long as she's gonna be a good mother to my eventual son, right? That's really what was the most important, more so than anything. I just lucked out, to be honest. I just lucked out, and happened to get one with a very nice booty. But like, I just lucked out. But yeah, that's not the most important thing. I just got lucky. And to be honest, the scenario situation, even if it was small, I would have still married her. So, yeah. It says big booty's pretty important though. Listen, man, it's not easy, bro. Like, it's not easy. It's not easy. And not only that, but big booty is subjective. Big, like what a big booty even is subjective. There are some people that need those like big old, like big girl like that, and then some people that need just like kind of like a pop, and then some people it's just like shape, right? So it just depends. Some people have shape, some people have like mass, some people have like pop. So there's different types of what people consider big. I've had some people, like some guys that I know, like they need like that big old, like SUV booty. Like my wife, she don't got no SUV booty. So it just depends on what you're looking for, right? Some people don't want that. They want a bit more shape and tone, so really it just depends. It's gonna vary from person to person. So yeah. I have to sign when about to be cracked. No deal, sir. How do you download the update for ARMS? All you got to do is just press select on the title screen, then go to software update, and it should download it. Mr. Davis. Praying you'll be healthy again before Christmas Eve. You can spend lovely time with your family. Oh, I'll be good, boo boo. You good, man? Yeah, that Tahoe size, bro. So yeah, I don't need that. I've had it before, but I don't need it. Let's see. I'm more of a chess man. Good luck, current shorty on that. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine too. So a lot of girls can get breast implants though. So there's ways for that. Like if you're into that, it's like okay. So if she doesn't, you can always just say, hey, just pay for breast implant if that's what you really like. But I guess you can say the same like BBL implants, right? The same thing. Oh man. So close to 100% in Mario Galaxy 2, and man, the last world is giving me a grief. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Like stop the cap. He's just saying that because he's got it. I mean, dude, I dated like before I got with my wife. I dated a thin Latina. Like, and I thought she was cool. Like the only reason why, like she super friend zoned me. She super friend zoned me. Like she hit me with the super friend zone. But before I got with my wife, I dated her in 2017, 2018. She was thin. She had no this, no. I was there. She seemed cool. She seemed like a cool girl. So, I mean, would I have married her? I don't know. She was pretty though. She was pretty. But I mean, I definitely would have been like gone into like a serious relationship with like dated her, yeah. Philip Rivers we trust, bro. You need to stop, bro. Stop, Nick 93. Stop, bro. In Philip Rivers we don't trust. We're gonna hit Philip Rivers with the combo breaker, baby. Cracking me up, well said, OJ. Yeah. Oh man. Silicone parts made for toys. Yeah, it is what it is. Depends on how well it's done, bro. Depends on how well it's done. If you guys have more questions, you can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence. PlayerEssence by itself. More than happy to answer all your questions. That good stuff, man. So yeah. Yeah, that Persona update is out now, guys. So here's the patch notes. Performance mode only available in TV mode. Target 60 FPS. TV mode and handheld mode improved frame rate stability. Nintendo Switch 2 patch update for the free demo will take place in the coming days. So yeah, we don't know when, but yeah, I mean, like we already knew that it can do 60. So yeah. Everybody's giving tributes to Vince Zampella on Twitter. Excuse me. So that's cool, man. So yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Look, she has to like Mario. It's a requirement. I know, requirement for my wife. She was like, I was like, hey, look, you have to be like okay with video games. She was like, yeah, I'm fine with video games. It's no big deal. All right, take it easy, Projo. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. Probably gonna be on the first date. Like, what's your opinions on the Mario Kingdom? That's a good way for the girl to just be like, get up and walk away. I remember I went on a date with the girl before I got married, of course. And I was telling her about my business and kind of like what I do. And yeah, she wanted no part of it. She was like, man, what a nerd. And I know she thought I was good looking because she told me multiple times. But when we went out to eat, she did not like my business and like what I did and all that. So it was funny. She did not want to talk to me anymore. So sometimes some girls are like that, man. Some girls, they'll be like, no, I'm good. I don't want any part of that, you know? So yeah. Non-negotiable. Now that I think about it, I think Switch 2 version is the only version of the game on console and has performance and graphics mode. You talk about Persona? Does it really? I don't know if it has a performance and graphics mode. I think it just updates to 60 no matter what. I'm not sure. Unless you're playing, does it say you can do it in both? Persona? If she don't like gaming, she ain't the one. Yeah. I think that gamers, like, the girl has to not mind gaming. Like, she doesn't have to like gaming, like, oh my god, I like it. But she has to not mind you liking gaming or playing games. Because, like, if she does, then it's going to become a problem. Like, if you're a gamer, playing games is a problem. Like, it becomes, like listen, I was with a girl that did not like video games. So just flat out didn't like video games. So when I started doing my business and when I started, you know, playing games and stuff, or like, you know, when we moved in and play, like, she had a problem. She just didn't like me playing. Like, if it was like a weekend, I'd already done everything and like I was playing, she just hated it. And there would be problems because I would want to play a game like on my weekend or something, you know? So yeah. Very unfortunate. But so yeah, it's one of those things, man. For marriage, she needs to defeat me in Mario Kart. Nice. With console sales being a bit concerning despite Black Friday sales and the fear of price increases next year, where do you see the gaming landscape a year from now? I think it's going to be better because there'll be some bigger games. I don't think there's going to be any price increases next year, considering how the sales finished out this year for at least the US and parts of Europe. I don't think there's going to be any price increases next year. And I think there's going to be bigger games next year. There's going to be a new Pokemon game. There's going to be probably a new 3D Mario game. So I think sales are going to be pretty good. Also, in Japan, sales have been incredible for Switch 2. So, Simeon Coin with the $5 dono. This evening, I was just getting in. I got Victory Royale on Xbox One, and I haven't played Xbox in 10 months since February. I'm a no skin Mega Man 6 final boss. All right, I got you. Shout outs, thank you for the $5. Mega Man 6 final boss theme. All right. Thank you so much for the $5 dono, Simeon Coin. I appreciate that. Let's go. You guys hit that like button on that dono from Simeon Coin. All right, 167 on the board. We are close to a 2 times platinum. I did not expect that on a random Monday. Thank you guys so much for your support, man. It means a ton to me. So combo breaks of that. Was that 32 combos away? Yeah, 32 combos away from a 2 times platinum. Appreciate that, guys. So many eShip sales debating Persona 3 Reload, 100 Line, Trails in the Sky, or Fire Emblem Engage. Take my money, Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, I would personally pick out of all of those. I would pick Trails in the Sky and Fire Emblem Engage. I think both of those games are incredible. What's up, OJUC? You're sick too. Some crew members came in on the ship and gave the blast cold to all of us. Hope you feel better. Yeah, man. Definitely. Shout outs, dude. Mutual respect for one another's hobbies. Your career, in your case, is essential. Yes. Like my wife, for example, she's really into like modeling, fashion, and stuff like that. And like I'll ask her about that and things, you know. Like I won't just, you know, do stuff, you know. So like I'll make sure that she, like I'm interested in what she's talking about. Yo, Cyber Taurus, thank you for the $1 dono. Yo, let's go. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. 168 on the board now. And 64. Cyber Taurus increases his Hokage lead to 64. Thank you so much. Anybody does 64 or more, you can beat him out. Nintendo 64. Let's go. No, get that number off the board. 63. Okay. Once. Oh, 6, 7. Oh, 6, 7. That's okay. That's what it was. 6, 7. Okay. There you go. Oh man. That's crazy. You see my prior post. 6 seconds to load battles. Oh, okay, 6 seconds to. I did not see your prior post. Sorry about that, Jackson. Thank you for letting me know and repeating it. That's still kind of long. It should be like a second or two. Yeah. So we need that Switch 2 update. We need that Switch 2 update. 6 or 7 seconds to upload. I looked out. Wife is picky with games, but plays them and loves board games. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, my wife likes board games a lot too. My wife likes board games. Shout outs to Cyber Taurus. Shout outs to Simeon Coin. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the love, guys. What was that? 32 combos away. 32 combos away from the board from the Elite Ninja Platinum and a half. It's really fast, man. 6 seconds is a blink. Yes, but it really should be like a couple seconds, right, Jackson? Like I think it can be way faster. I think it's around 6 to 7 seconds on the Switch 1. So I think it can be faster than that. I think it can be like a couple seconds, like 2 or 3 seconds. 6 or 7 seconds isn't bad. 6, 7, but I think it can be faster if they did a Switch 2 update for it. All right. So yeah. Absolutely. Sure, but the battle's like 15 minutes or 6 seconds isn't bad. Yeah, that's true. The battles do last some time. That's true. Oh, by the way, Shaw X, what did I tell you about your Panthers, by the way? What did I tell you about your Panthers? They just need to work on the consistency. But, you know, they're kind of a scary team. Come playoff time, they can be a little scary. I mean, they got a little bite to them. They can run the football, and they got that little Bryce Young. He can sling it. He can sling it when he has time and when he has lanes to throw. Big win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. But you guys got them again. But now, potentially playoffs. No, I mean, if the Panthers make the playoffs, they'll be a 4 seed. They're gonna get a home playoff game. It can honestly be Niners versus Panthers again. It can be Niners versus Panthers. It can be Niners versus Panthers or Niners versus Rams. Or no, sorry. Panthers versus Rams. You guys could get the Rams. If everything falls into place the way that it is right now, it's gonna be Panthers versus Rams. So it's gonna be a rematch of that battle that you guys had. But we'll see what happens. If the Niners win out, they're gonna be the number 1 seed. And I think the Seahawks would slide down to number 5. The Rams would slide down to number 6. And I think the Green Bay Packers would be number 7. If the Bears win the division. So yeah. Told you they've been inconsistent. That's true, but big win though. Big. They've actually showed up. Like, if they just didn't get beat by the freaking Saints twice, they'd be in really good shape for a potential 3 seed right now. And if they just didn't lose to the Saints twice, that's the biggest problems, that they just lost it. Because if they would have just beat the Saints, who they should have beat, and they actually should have beat another team where they gave it up, they'd have, I mean, the difference between the Panthers being 11-4 right now is actually staggering. I've counted 2 games. They should have won both Saints games. And I think there was another game that they actually should have won. So that's 3 more games. They're 8-6, right? So they actually should be 11-3 or 11-4 or whatever, right? I think they should be like 11-3 or 11-4-ish in that range. And that could be almost a number 1 seed potential. There's 3 games they should have won. 3 games. So like I said, it's any given Sunday. But yeah, there's about 3 or 4 games that the Panthers should have won. They could have been vying for the number 1 seed right now. I believe you guys are about to kick off Monday Night Football. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's starting, I think, at 5 something. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely get ready to watch that game. We'll go for 2 hours and 30 minutes. So we'll go for a bit more. I'll answer more questions and I'll just talk with you guys. Yeah, I'll probably get off here and get ready for the game myself. Let me go ahead and let me link my video tomorrow morning, guys. Okay, guys, we got an elite ninja. This is like legitimately, like, if you're gonna listen to me anything today, please listen to what I'm saying. Tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. PT, 7:30 a.m. Eastern time, I've got a brand new video, sponsored video up for Farming Simulator. I become a goat. It's a funny video, a little bit of comedy. I become the farming goat. So you guys need to watch that video. It'll be up at 4:30 a.m. PT, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. Even if you just watch the first 5 to 10 minutes, watch it because it's actually hilarious. So go watch my video. Shout outs to the sponsors for that one. Farming Simulator sponsors. So shout outs to them. Yeah, go watch the video tomorrow morning. You got to watch it. If you can't watch it in the morning, watch it later. Also, check out my video today. If you have not seen my video today, fire the special teams coordinator. Yeah, they had to get rid of him. He was trash. Check out my video today too. If you have not seen my video, check out my video today. I went over Metroid Prime 4 sales and I discussed a variety Tomb Raider, the Mario Kart bundle. I discussed Donkey Kong Bonanza got an update. So yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff. Overall. So make sure you guys go watch that video. That video is doing pretty good today. I think it has over 8K views plus. I got a lot of good stuff. So a lot of you guys watching that vid. So go check out that video if you haven't seen it. Go watch it. It's a good video. Yeah, it's definitely tomorrow's video should be fun too. So yeah. So tomorrow should be good as well. Should be a good video too. So yeah, make sure you guys watch that vid. Watch that vid. It's good stuff. So all right. So tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. PT, 4:30 a.m. PT, 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. Gotta watch the video. Let the sponsors be proud. We gotta get 5 to 6K views on that video instantly. So I'm gonna be an ace in the game. So it's gonna be good. So so thank you guys so much. Watch today's video too. Put it in your watch later if you haven't seen it. It's a good packed classic Nintendo Switch 2 news video. So if you guys haven't seen that, check it out, man. Check it out. We're gonna have a new PlayerEssence picks too, since we got a sale. So we're gonna go over some PlayerEssence picks in tomorrow's video as well. So so yeah, gonna be good stuff there. Good stuff as well. Good stuff there. So yeah, man. Shout outs to everybody though, man. I appreciate you guys coming through. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Like I said, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button before you go here. So I appreciate that. Hit that like button. All right, let's see here. We Party OST added to the We Party. Oh my God, the We Party. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. I went at 2.5 hours. I did the best that I could. We're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna go check out the game, eat some chicken and rice, and drink some more sparkling. Hang out with my boy, see what my wife is doing, and just thank everybody here. Thank you guys so much for your support tonight. 168. We're out here. We're going to be back tomorrow with another stream, so that should be fun. We're streaming on Christmas too, so look out for that. All right, guys. Love y'all so much. We'll see you for the next one. Thank you for all the donos too. Big love to Cyber Taurus today. And Justin, you guys were huge today. Thank you guys for the donos. Dan Dips, all the Elite Ninjas, you guys were great, man. So I appreciate that. Hit you guys with that too. And a combo break. So I love y'all. Check out my most recent video tomorrow morning. Let's go. No Colts, baby. No Colts. No Colts. It's over. The Niners going to put them in the body bag tonight. Let's go. I hope so. I don't know, but we'll see. All right.